All right. Sorry we're late, chat. Sorry I am late. We had some computer issues, which is fine, but we're back now. We're back now. There we go. D&D, what's up? What's up? Are we on? Yeah, we're on day 15. That's crazy. All right. Day 15 be the end? We're going to find out. We've got 2.5 hours left. But we've had 2.5 hours left a couple times now. We've had 2.5 hours left a couple times now. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out today. Sorry I'm late. I did mention it, but I am late because my computer started having issues. It suddenly was popping in at like 99% CPU usage, and I had to figure that out. If you were in the Discord, I posted a screenshot of posted a screenshot of when your task manager says not responding, so that's fun. But we're all good now. Everything is set up. Everything is ready. I should get some music playing. I fixed it all. We are all set. Also, I was planning on going live a little bit later. Not as late as like the short days, but a little bit later, just because I only have 2.5 hours left, depending on what happens. We'll see. And I wanted to find a time that made sure that we were able to get coaching in. Wanted to make sure we were able to get coaching in. So, Zeke is still sick. We are not getting coaching from Zeke. We are going to get coaching from MSB, who has also offered to just coach me in general, which is pretty sick. So MSB will be joining for that. Top 48 for Rivals at Frosty starts pretty soon, so we'll be tuning into the end of that probably. We will also be tuning into top 8 for that, as well as when there's breaks, we'll be watching some of the top 96 for... we'll be streaming some of top 96 for 2XKO. For some reason, they didn't stream pools. That's because Frosty's has like 30 games at it. And they literally can't stream pools for everything. Rivals is one of the smaller games there because it's mainly a traditional fighting game event. So they just can't stream everything. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Chat, before we start with coaching, because we are going to get to coaching fast, because I don't want to waste any more. I felt terrible when I messaged MSB and was like, yo, are you ready to do this? Or like, are you down to do this? And he's like, yeah. And then I just couldn't do anything for like 3 hours. So, but I did have what might be one of the most critical, terrible things that can happen to any bald man, any bald person. Which is I cut the top of my head while shaving. I was shaving too quickly. So I have a Band-Aid here now. I feel dumb. You guys can't see it because of camera angles, really, but I know it's there. And if I move wrong, maybe you can see it. I know it's there, though. I am ashamed. And neck, actually, yes. The neck is basically hidden by my beard, though, which is funny. I haven't I haven't cut myself shaving in like over a year. It happens every once in a while. And the fact that I cut myself twice today, and right before, like, I showered and it was like, all right, gonna start up stream now. And then I was like, oh shoot, it is still going to be bleeding while stream is going on. So let's just ignore it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, I don't want to waste any time, though, because we only got 2.5 hours on the clock. So let's call MSB. Let's call MSB. If you don't know, MSB was a top Rivals 1 player. Was top 10 in the world for like 5 seasons in a row of Rivals 1. Even at his lowest, it was like 12th. Is also doing very well in Rivals 2. Not quite as well, we'll be real, but is doing very well in Rivals 2. And was messaging me some advice after lurking in some of the streams. And was like, hey, you have good thoughts. You are thinking a lot. We need you to have less thoughts, and we need you to like have some good options to go for quickly without thinking. You can use your thinking for in between sets and matches. Stop trying to do all of that while you're in the middle of playing, which is good advice. Specifically, let me pull up the chat. Specifically, it was... But it's that I do have a couple questions. I want to work on edge guarding. I think my edge guarding is very weak, especially for the character I play. I think my edge guarding is very weak. I do want to work on some of those, like, the quick options so that I don't need to think about it. Just, like, quick, solid options to go for. All right, I am going to call MSB right now. Never mind, MSB just said hitting a bathroom break and then can join whenever. So, it feels so weird to be constantly told by my friend group how broken Arcane is when the data suggests the opposite. Does it? Does the data suggest the opposite? I don't think it does. I don't think Arcane's broken. I think anybody saying Arcane's broken is on something. But I do think Arcane is good. I think Arcane is good. Like, I think Arcane is solid. But the data, if you're like, oh, there's no Arcane placements in, like, big top 8s. The data isn't that Arcanes aren't making top 8s. The data is that Arcanes aren't entering tournaments. And that is a different question to me. To me, that is a different question that we are trying to solve. He had by far the lowest win rate last year. I need to see your proof on that one. Because I don't remember seeing that. I saw things saying that Arcane and Rano had the lowest play rate in brackets. Someone made a chart based on majors. I think that also is like how... I don't remember that being win rate though. I'm down to be wrong if you show the chart. I'm down to be wrong. I remember that being a, like, out of people who made top 48, this is what's going on. And again, that would feed into the like, Arcanes just aren't entering. If Arcanes are entering and then also still doing poorly, that's a different thing. All right, MSB is ready. We will answer your thing later, Combs, if you pull it up. MSB is ready. We're gonna talk. I have already done the introductions, but I'll have him introduce himself as well. All right, let's quiet the music. Hello.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you doing? MSB. I was going to introduce you, and I realized I kind of introduced you to the stream already. Do you want to introduce yourself?
You got it. I am MSB. I played a lot of Rivals 1. Was a top 10 player for a good amount of time. Now I'm playing Rivals 2 and not a top 10 player.
I said both of these things.
I played mainly Crag and Olympia in Rivals 1, and then I really thought I'd play Olympia in Rivals 2. I invented the amazing rat trick that every top Olympia uses.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided I didn't want to play her, even though she's been top tier since she came out.
You're back on. You're just about on Crag, right?
I'm on Lorena now.
I didn't know
trying
that.
to make it work.
Okay. Yeah. No.
As in, I've lost like 100 points since switching.
Nice. I mean, you said that you were lurking in the thing. I definitely started this like, I'm gonna get to Diamond. I've been high plat before. I'm gonna get to Diamond since like I also do all my weird ranked things on like gaming challenges and different things on stream. And one of those was learning Lorena, where I had D-ranked pretty heavily because of that. And now I'm like, time to grind and get better, and that is not happening. I think, according to ELO, I'm actually worse than when I started 3 days ago. But
yeah,
I think season, I'm playing
I've been
better.
playing during every season. It feels rough this time around.
It does.
Something's in the water.
I think I am playing better. But, like, I don't know what you saw while you were lurking, but, like, there was a point where I was in gold, and I ran into Die Superfly.
Huh.
Are you familiar with who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ran
DSF.
into DSF, Wild, the PM player, who apparently was finally getting back into the game, and then Jet of the Jenga god, all in a row. And I was like, what on earth is going on in gold right now? They weren't gold.
Finger Stripes, pretty sure.
They weren't gold, but it was still like, they were in the range of people that I could run into. And I was just like, okay, it's going to be a hard climb. But I can do it. I just
you got all the tools.
Reset my expectations on how fast it'll go.
Yeah, it's just ultimately you are where you are, but
yep. I mean, my ultimate goal is to get into Master, but Diamond is, the step that I have not hit yet to get there. Where I've been like,
I ain't even got Masters yet, so we all gotta.
All right,
we gotta find these people, figure out what they're doing.
Cool. Someone said, why is it called the rat trick? How is it different than a gem dash? The rat trick is the wall jump off stage gem dash, where you place the gem and dash into it with the wall jump, and then it lets you get significantly higher.
Yeah, it's specifically the one that you do after a wall jump.
Yeah.
I before Olympia came out, I decided that there was going to be a tech named the Amazing Rat Trick. So during beta,
I need to find. To be fair, you found a really good tech to call it that.
Yeah, right.
Like, you found the tech that everyone uses and everyone had to learn.
That was the funny part, because I was just gonna like have it. I got permission from like the developers and everything to run this crazy gaslighting campaign where I claimed to find this meta-changing amazing rat trick tech. So
and then
I started doing that before I even found the tech, and was like, wait, this one's actually good.
Yeah, you didn't find like, if you gem dash here, you go 3 pixels further in this like really niche interaction. You just were like, oh, I actually did find a incredible meta-defining trick.
Yeah, when Cody was doing his subathon stream for Rivals and trying to learn Olympias, like him and Plup were on Common. Plup was like, you gotta learn the rat trick, dude.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with Wisely Wars, a bunch of the new players, several of them were playing Olympia, and we had to be like, there's this thing called the rat trick, don't worry about it yet, but if you do get very frustrated with dying early a lot, that's when you should get to it. But right now, let's just work on like how to play neutral.
So that's honestly probably my main influence. Like, someone would have found it anyway, but I named it, so got that going.
You found it first and named it first, at least.
Beta tester privilege.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna boot up.
Your main's getting buffed, and your least favorite character's getting nerfed. You heard it here first. Everybody, that's true for everybody.
Yes.
Everyone listening.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's the other way around, though. Sometimes everyone else gets buffed, and then your main gets nerfed.
That's just because they know that you're up for the challenge.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So I'm booting into the game. How do you... I have not gotten coaching before, which I thought was very ironic as I was realizing what I was doing with Wisely Wars. Because I basically set up hundreds of hours of free coaching for a bunch of other people. Do you want to just... Do you want to go into a game? Do you want to watch me play it? Like, what are you thinking right now? Do you want me to play against you?
Yeah, so there's 3 things that we can do besides just talking. That's the secret 4th thing. We're
gonna do a lot of that one.
We can watch your own VODs, or we can watch a VOD of another top player of your character, someone that you want to emulate, and try to like translate that over to yours and like pause and talk about that.
Oh, I do need to pull up I have a spreadsheet that is called, I think it's titled Dear God, I Promise I Will Get to Diamond Eventually. But let me remember what I named it.
And I think that the Maple that you should most try to emulate right now, who's a top player, is Nbad. Don't try to be Elkies. There's only one of those.
Nope, I know that. It's the same thing that I
Yeah.
tell people to don't. I'm like, if new Crag players, you're gonna find a player named ZB. Don't try to be ZB.
Yeah. Yoda Cage is also a really good Maple, but has switched to full-time ABSA recently.
Oh, I didn't know that was full time. I thought that was only for like one matchup.
It was originally just for the Fleet matchup, I think. That was
Yeah.
when I first saw it, because we go to the same local.
Okay.
And then it was like almost all ABSA all the time. I got a lucky break last time we played in bracket and got the Maple to come out after going up on the ABSA. So
Okay.
that might have been the last time the Maple ever showed up in bracket. As
Interesting.
Far as I know.
Because I remember seeing it for Fleet and being like, maybe me losing to Fleet, because at that point Fleet was by the numbers my worst matchup. It's like, okay, by the numbers it's Claren because I live in the same place as Vecca and Landon.
Yeah.
But outside of like clearly top players, it was like, oh, I'm losing to a lot of Fleets in brackets. I should figure this out. And then it was like, oh, Yoda Cage are just switching characters for this. I didn't know that Yoda Cage was just fully on a new character now.
Yeah, I guess it was originally for Fleet, and then the problem with Maple is that she's a hamster death character.
Yes.
If you play
And that
Maple,
was
you're
yesterday
gonna
for me.
hamster die. And Apps is the opposite of that.
Yeah, that was
Apps is a
yesterday for
hamster
me.
Survivor.
Yesterday was I was playing well until I just got tired and then played a couple too many sets. But when I was playing well, it was good until I'd be like, and now time to jump into a forward strong at 60. It's like, all right, I'm dead.
Yeah, I noticed a bit of that. I also noticed you burning your double jump super early in a lot of cases off stage. Like you do like really low percent and just jump into a move on autopilot.
Yep.
Which
I think usually
happens,
I'm better at not doing that, but I think yesterday was also a
especially when
combination
when you're running stream and everything too. It's really easy. Like I'm gonna look at chat while I'm recovering and immediately die at like 30.
That happens a lot. I'm really good at that. The things that I specifically wanted to ask you about. One, I think you were totally right that I need to get a better, like, flowcharts for certain situations or certain interactions where I'm just thinking too long about what to do. The other thing, I feel like I'm in a spot where I play pretty well 80% of the time, but then when I make a dumb decision, it's a really dumb decision. Like jumping into a thing after spending all of my resources. So like, I don't know if that's a focus thing or composure or what, but that probably also goes along with like building better habits and flowcharts. The like area of my play though, if you consider like punish, neutral, defense, edge guarding, everything, like I think most of those I'm at roughly the same level at, except for edge guarding, where I think I'm really bad.
Yeah, and I think that makes a lot of sense because, especially in this game with the ledge, it's not like Rivals 1 where you can stay on stage and be really safe and run your edge guard.
And it's not like
every character still has Rivals 1 type recovery where they can snap super easily.
It's also not like Melee or PM where I can be like, here's how I cover the ledge, and that's it. Now I have to, especially with Maple, I'm like, so I need to drop down and hit them. But if I do get hit, I'm super dead right now. And if I, like, it's just partially a fear thing and partially like I don't have, even if I wasn't scared, I don't have the flowchart or the thought on like this is how I need to do things in this order.
Yeah, I would say that this is one of the hardest games to edgeguard in because, you know, in Melee PM, you know, kind of like just to oversimplify things, either you're going to ledge or you're going to stage. In Rivals 1, either you're going to wall or you're going to stage. Rivals 2 has ledge, wall, and stage.
Ledge, wall, and stage, and like I played Ice Climbers in the other games, which is I think partially why I'm overthinking a lot of stuff, because I straight up I practiced my punish so much that I was like, I just need to focus on neutral now. If I get the hit, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I had ways
I'm
to
noticing
like
a lot of that too, where like you play a really methodical and thought out neutral with Maple, and then the end result of that is like you up tilt them and then they take 5 and they're back to neutral.
Yep.
Where with Ice Climbers they'd be dead.
Yes.
That call out.
Yep. Now I don't want to play a grappler just because it's a grappler, but I'm also like, I know I could be hitting so much harder than this.
So I've noticed all these things too, and I do have some recommendations of just like stuff to get started on.
Okay.
It's like obviously we're not gonna get through with this lesson and then you will look at your elo and it will be diamond. But
right, yeah,
just like stuff to work on and concentrate on during the actual games.
Yep. I think for now, what might make the most sense is playing you.
Sure.
Normally I would say we can do if this was just a regular coaching session where it was just you and me, even if it's on stream but not part of a subathon.
Yeah.
I would be down to be like, let's do some VOD review. Let's do this. I think right now it makes most sense for me to play you. And then after we work on stuff, maybe I take what we are talking about and then try it online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so, and it can be in ranked or in casual or just in the games with me. I'm gonna...
I mean, I'll do it in the games with you and then in ranked is what I was thinking, but...
Yeah. I'm gonna play Crag with this because that's like my most comfortable character where I'm not like actively learning the game as I go.
Yep.
And everyone knows how Crag works, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Also like the easiest character to combo and prove
yes.
some of my points
Yeah.
on.
Chat, while we're doing this, I know that top 48 is maybe starting if they're on time for Frosty Faustings. If it gets close to like the qualifiers and things like that, MSB, I don't know if you are, how long you're gonna able to stay. You are more than welcome to join the watch party. I can share the screen to you. We can chat it up while we're watching, or you can just like be like, nope, I'm done. I gotta go.
I'd be down for that. I don't know for how long I'd be able to stay, but
yeah,
down to at least chill a bit.
Yep. Also,
some comms.
I'm in the middle of the subathon. I have 2 hours, 14 minutes left. I've been at this number several times already. So I'm starting to not be as panicked when I get low. Because I'm like, eventually something happens usually. But there is a chance that I'm just like, all right, we're at 15 minutes left. I think it's ending. I'm going to like wrap up and say goodbyes and thank people for the week. And then at 1 minute left, someone will gift a bunch of subs and I'll have to be like, all right, never mind, we're back. Okay.
I'll be in the middle of like saying something really important. We'll be just able to figure it out. I'm like, damn, I gotta gift a sub or my speech won't be able to finish.
Yep. But yeah, if we get to like the last 20-ish, 30-ish minutes, I'm gonna be like, hey, I wanna end this thing in the right way. All right. I'll
just join off your lobby.
Yeah. Because I can make one without sharing. Yes, I can. Okay. I almost hit show code instead of copy code. That's great. So far, no one has tried to jump into my lobbies like that, but I'm still very glad that it exists.
When I'm in queue for a streamer, usually Zeke, because I like to pick Crag and troll Zeke when I can hop into a game with them on stream.
Sure.
If the previous person in the queue is East Coast, I'll just join that lobby.
Oh.
Hang out and spectator till my turn's up.
Yep. Maple getting her walking back when she gets a hit makes her kind of nuts. Yeah, she's really good. That's why it's one of the things I want to work on for edgeguarding, is because I'm like, theoretically, edgeguarding should be like my strongest point based on like some of the character strengths. And instead, I think it's my weakest.
I'm going to start out picking Maple and just doing some stuff.
Yeah.
I can't play Maple during the actual games because I'll be like trying to learn the character at the same time myself. But
right, yeah. You know Maple,
like,
it's different. It's literally what you and I were texting or DMing a little bit about. It was like, I know a lot of stuff through commentary and content and everything, but putting it into practice is a different story. So, you being like, I know I've played Elkies hundreds of times. I've played NBAD hundreds of times. That doesn't mean that
I've gotten my ass kicked by so many Maples.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you know how to play as Maple, even if you're like, this is what is good, this is what's bad, here's how you can do these
She's
things.
very high APM too, and
she is.
As we said, she's a hamster death character. So
I'm not used to playing high APM characters, but she just kind of clicked. Although, who knows, maybe I end up playing a different character in like whenever new ones come out again.
Yeah, so I know that as an Ice Climbers main, you're always looking for your puppet character, and that means you plant a lot of Lily.
Yes.
And you like the
And
ping pong, so when you get a special pummel, you plant. They're the same color, I know. But you also like to get Poppy when you get a grab. And
Yes.
these are your friends. I am telling you that, for now at least, your number one priority should be to get new friends. Lily and Poppy, you know, they're toxic friends. They're not reliable. I got two guys to introduce you to. Their names are Mark and Terry.
Okay. Not Lily. I'm surprised at not Lily. But I am not surprised at Poppy. I keep wanting Poppy to work, and then I get caught into the, oh, they've gotten out of like 4 grabs.
One thing you can do is if you're really trying to make the pummel game work, because there are some characters that like you really can't get anything off of the grab, then you can go for the pummels and you can do like
you can mix it in
until
until
they
they
up throw, pummel up throw again.
until they are starting to hit A a bunch, and then you can every once in a while do it. Yeah. No, I know that I need to do less Poppy. I'm surprised I need to do less Lily.
The main thing about Lily is that you give up stage by attacking her.
Sure. So
And
only do
then
it
the
when
opponent
it's easier to do it without giving up stage. Because there are times where I'm
Yeah,
just
like,
like,
if you have a
I'm
free
gonna run
moment.
away and plant Lily because I don't know what to do. Yeah.
But that's also the thing is that you have a free moment and you can plant a plant, and you choose to plant Lily with that. But what you can also do is plant Terry. Oh god, I'm gonna die. What you can also do is plant Terry at that same amount of time.
Okay. And then you think that's better?
Well, you said you wanted to work on your off stage. This is how you can do it, because you can do all this shit, go out there, and then just tether to Terry.
True. How long does Terry last? I actually don't know what that time is.
The actual plant, I think you're standing in for 30 frames, and then Terry's attack comes out like 10 frames later.
Well, just like, so if I plant Terry and then I go and do a bunch of stuff, how long until it's like, oh, I do gotta get back?
It's quite, I mean, you saw mine.
Yeah.
So plant it here at 6:05 just to get like a counter on it. This is 5 seconds, maybe a bit longer, 5 to 6.
Okay.
300 frames maybe. So that is enough time to. I think it also refreshes if you throw a seed at it regularly. I'm not sure if it's actually refreshing.
Let's find out.
Box out.
Oh, I was gonna have mine. I throw the seeds at yours, just goes away. Yes.
Yeah, so absolutely. So you can keep Terry up there for a long time.
So
And
every
I've
once in a
also
while I can
noticed
just
that
go and be like, nope, we gotta get Terry back. Okay.
And that hitbox on that's no joke.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, another thing I've noticed is that a lot of times when you're running punish game, or you like to run like your stuff without having mark on the opponent first.
Okay.
So I feel like when you should focus on getting markup as much as possible, and if you are like next to an opponent running offense, instead of going for like your tilts or your dash tag, you should just try side B instead, just to get that established.
If they are, so if they're not marked, instead of doing this, just be like, all right, we just get that quick.
Yeah, like aim for a side B or like a way to like do like up throw seed or something instead.
Okay.
And not only does this, because mark goes away if you get a grab, which sucks, but that just means you want to cash it in as soon as possible. In Rivals 1, you can be a lot more choosy. I bring up Rivals 1 to you because you have played it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go Rivals 1 mode to someone who came from exclusively melee PM.
Mm-hmm.
But Rivals 1, you can be a lot more choosy with mark because it's a lot harder to get rid of. In this game, it goes away so easily. That just means you cash it in as soon as you can.
Okay.
So if I'm doing this to you, I would immediately go for the wrap and then do some stuff instead of like saving that.
Instead of being like, I'm gonna save it for the F tilt kill confirm
Yeah,
later.
there's no reason to wait for your opponent to be at 100 to cash in on your mark, because you're probably going to get grab before you get him to 100 anyway.
Yes. Yep. I did get significantly worse when they changed that.
Yeah.
I'm better at overall now, but I definitely like saw my win rate go down when they're like, all right, you getting grabbed. And I was like, this makes sense.
So pre-mark mode, you wanna ask where's mark. You don't have to be like run away through seed guy.
Like I can
just
scrap
means
if there's nothing, but like
yeah, incorporate more side B down B stuff in your combo, and then once you have mark on,
yesterday I started working on doing more down B.
Yep. And then when they are marked, now you can do like tech chase down strong. And if you weren't marked, you'd go off stage at a high angle. I probably wouldn't be able to get a great edge guard, but instead I get the wrap there, and I can run a lot more interesting offense on you.
Yep. No, when someone's marked, I love doing like the down tilt
Terry.
strong mix-ups and everything else, yeah.
You can also do this in neutral. If you have a Terry and you're like going way deep in neutral, you flee all the way over.
Interesting. I didn't think that you were going to tell me to play Terry way more. I thought you were going to be like, you don't plant Terry at all. That's a problem. But when you said literally do it more than Lily is surprising to me.
It's like if you have an opportunity to get a free plan,
Do it.
Instead of Lily, you should consider going to Legendary.
Okay. I thought that it would always be do Lily first. Okay.
Well, it's because Terry has a tether, and also, like, you're still actionable here.
Yeah, it's harder to punish me for planting Terry.
This also will give you, like, a layer of insurance when you're, like, trying out riskier edge guards and you're really going down there.
Mm-hmm. And now that I've realized that it works the
mine.
same as Lily, where you can do that and refresh.
I lost my boy. So even, usually, like, if you're learning an edge guard, if you mess up, you just die immediately. But as Maple, you have the ability to have Terry up first before you go to, like, the drop from Legendary and, like, wall jump and reverse fair stuff.
Yeah, because that's the stuff I've been very scared of going for.
Yeah, exactly. So this, and, like, I can't get rid of Terry. Terry's there for 6 seconds. But
Yeah,
no matter
it's
what
true. You can't just run up parry Terry the same way that you parry Lily.
You can parry, try to make a Terry here. Let's see if I
you can parry the attack. You can't parry the...
I'm not sure if that makes him go away or not. I messed it up. Oh, you just do it. Oh, yeah, that does make Terry go away.
Yeah.
I don't... If anybody...
It also, in the game's code...
Diamond parries Terry, they are smurfing.
But
like.
Also, and I don't know why I know this, in the game's code it changes Terry's name to Terry.
Yep.
Which is very
Terry
funny to me. But...
Terry the Platypus.
Okay, so plant Terry more, Lily a little bit less, or at least don't give up space to plant Lily.
Yeah. If
and
you, like, hit someone and you're already on the platform, you just plant Lily while you can, but
Yeah.
don't, like, do this, haha, I've hit you, and then run over and plant Lily.
Okay.
Lily should be your number 3 thing to go for. You want to have Mark up first no matter what. That's your highest priority, is getting Mark if they're not marked with your free time.
Don't, and I need to not go for pummel. Or...
Go for pummel only if you know you're not going to get anything off the ground.
Yeah, right. Instead of just
but that
getting
also
nothing.
means that if your grab is a tech chase, that's still a good opportunity to at least get you can tech chase them and then, like, plant a mark off of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Yep, so I'm gonna quit out of this. I'm gonna go to Reliable here.
1 second. I'm gonna pull up Twitch just to see if Frosty's is live. That way I have it up in the background.
I'll try to get that on my monitor too.
I mean, if we're gonna watch party it,
looks
I
like
will
it.
share it to Discord. But I mean, I feel like right now we'll just play.
Actually, if Yoda Cage, no, that's Yoda Cage on Absa, but there is a
I'm
maple
saying-
on the screen.
I think right now it's like if there's a specifically hype one, we can switch to that. Or if there's like, yeah, like you said, someone I can learn from right now.
Yeah, let me check the bracket so I can figure out who this maple player is. But if this Yoda Cage is in winners, as far as I know, so this could be a solid set to just observe. Oh, FPZ.
Oh, yeah, I know FPC. All right, I want to play you first before we do that. Then.
Yeah, let's get
especially because like as
1 or 2 games.
as top 8 or as top 48 gets further and further, we're gonna have less and less like moments of taking breaks. You can already tell MSB is a great coach, fantastic personalized advice. I know that MSB has done a lot of good coaching. Yeah.
I'm an admin of the Rivals Academy server, which used to do a lot of coaching all the time.
You don't
We've
know
kind of
this.
stopped doing that. It's mainly a tournament server now, but I
Yeah.
got that experience from way back when.
Yep, you don't know this, but you were on my list of like backups to ask for Wisely Wars. And the only reason you weren't one of the main people is because you don't do content at all. You don't stream at all.
I did this. I do this thing where
You stream like once every year.
I've been trying to stream about once a week lately. I've been doing.
Have you? Okay,
If
I've
there's
just
a
missed that.
Zeekly, if Zeke isn't able to stream, I'll just stream the Zeekly.
Sure.
And if Zeke is able to stream, I'll do the backup stream and stream losers. That's how I've kind of been warming back into streaming.
Good. If you keep doing that, I can invite you to the next one.
Yeah, you know me. I'm a bit of a WW2 buff, as they say.
Yes, you are. You know all of your WW2 history.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of downholding in neutral here.
Okay. Do you want us? Are we playing right now, or are we like? Do
Yeah,
you want me
let's
to
just
try to
start
hit you? Okay.
So against Crag especially, you just want to do CC or shield grab on me.
Yep. Well, I was panicking because I
then
wanted to go
yep.
plant Lily, and you had said not to do that. So my brain was like, "What do I do instead?"
Yeah. So I've got the mark on me. Oh yeah. After that fair, you want to look for a down strong.
Yep. And I
Like, if I'm
definitely,
in a
my
tight
brain
situation
went,
and
my
I'm marked,
brain
you
went,
look for
ah,
that.
you're off stage and you can't follow up on that. I'm gonna try to plant Lily somewhere.
Also, I'm a good Lily parrier, so
I know you
I'll-
are, I
I'll,
know
like,
you are.
double be able to make you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got the mark on. That's good.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do anything.
I like playing dead body even when I'm not like coaching. Terry there's really good. It means you can tether to it right now. And the mark on me also gives you tether, but if I'm tether rules. If I'm on the ground, never tether to me. If
Yep.
I'm holding a rock, you can tether to me.
Yep.
If I'm in the air, you can tether to me.
Yeah.
As basically any character. Oh, I didn't go off, but that was just another down stroke.
Oh, I know it was. I just like doing that.
Yeah, I'm at 0. You can, yeah, exactly. Get your seat, and then you can do that, and just look for your up air. All really good stuff there. You can keep pursuing me there, but since I'm marked, you can always go for a down strong in a tech situation.
Okay.
Also means that I can't floor hug it because I'm marked. It'll just wrap me.
Sure, because I'm cutting off that option from them.
Yeah, up air there is really good.
I
If you
panicked.
really want to mark me, if you could do down B there, honestly.
That's
You-
I know
do
that.
up air, down
That's
B.
kind of what I meant when I panicked, and then I just hit extra buttons, and somehow I was off stage. I should have hit down B.
Yep. Gonna do some bullshit here.
Yep.
Excellent. Oh yeah, one other thing about Lily is if you plant Lily real quick. Fast falling characters like Crag can just do this.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So, like, if it's like on a platform like that, that's tougher. But if it's just in center like that, then you're in a whole situation. I didn't play it. So down here, you plant Terry's first thing after grabbing ledge, and then you can go down and like wall jump off me and run out and try nair, and then just tether to Terry, and you're still holding ledge.
So I just be annoying off stage there.
And you would have gotten the edge hug against me if you actually kept holding ledge the whole time. If someone is just doing this on ledge,
Yep.
you can hold shield. You can try holding shield. You can try stealing the ledge. Maple's actually really good at that, but
That's what I was gonna
that's
try.
a different thing.
I wouldn't have gone
That'll
for
just
that
happen.
normally. I just wanted
Yeah.
to see if I could hit it.
Yeah, so even on that platform, I can just run up and grab it. And if I have a mark, it's gone. Yeah, real good. And there you go, yeah, you get the second hit on second place. And you can kind of just wobble people with down strong stuff like that. At low percent, you can probably do down strong down beat as well. Like, as long as you get the frame data for it.
Yeah. I was working on that actually.
Because they like put a specific fix in to make down strong down beat not be infinite.
Yes.
But it's still good. Ah, there we go. Now I'm Crag. Nope.
I need also to stop doing that.
Oh.
Could have been Terry, not Lily.
Yeah, Tekken place against Crag is rough because all the stuff covers,
Yep.
like, but yeah, stuff's all long lasting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like it is Maple Apsa, but we can always just rewind that if we want to.
Yeah.
Later.
I think it would be good, but I think I'm getting more out of even the basic stuff right now.
Oh, shout out to the Jouch in chat. That was when I ran a Tuesday weekly. I let the gimmick of the Jouch was have you ever heard of a PX Rivals back in Rivals 1?
The like the Portland rivals?
No, that's a. I got confused about that the first time I heard about that too. Actually, there was a person named like PX Pride who hosted brackets. Where,
Oh,
like,
yes,
it was
yeah,
an
yeah.
open Discord call and anyone could step in. I tried that for Rivals 2 for a bit until I stopped streaming.
Okay, yes.
That's the jouch. Might do it again. See if my Tuesdays are open. All right. Probably stick to starter stage to see if we get Air Armada. Every lesson goes out the window. Becomes
Yeah.
a bloodbath.
Do you think there'll be ways to get the Frosty Fausting's Rana skin? There's ways to get every skin that will come out. They're just not going to be exclusive. I've never seen this colorway for Crag. He's a Rhino.
Huh. Oh, I've been using this Crag skin for 10 years, longer maybe.
I guess I haven't seen it in this game.
Yeah, it's nice because in Rivals 1 it's a default skin, so there's a lot of people who keep stealing it from me. I'm looking for that gravity mark out here. Yeah, you can really just throw Terry up. Oh, that's good. As long as
Yeah, that's what I'm realizing.
you just have them.
As long as I'm not
And then,
scared
like,
of
if I-
dying
if I
at the
fairy
ledge
up stage,
there.
if I tether them, even if I'm not marked. Especially since, like, I think, does grabbing you also remove parry? Oh, no,
No.
it doesn't. So even if I get a grab and get rid of mark, you still have tether. Like right now, you
Yeah.
could have tethered the carry all the way over there.
I don't. He wasn't there anymore, but yes.
He's got a little icon, like how Rock
Yeah.
does.
I thought I saw that the icon had gone down.
Nice. You can just finish the upper dragon. He ain't going anywhere.
I was literally doing the hitfall too early. I was trying to finish the up air and then hitfall the last hit, and instead I was just doing it too quick.
Yeah. Against Crag especially though, against a lighter character, it's probably good to get that frame data in, but against Crag, he'll just get comboed by upper no matter what. And then you can tether, cash in. If you tether to probably tether to the left and fair me.
Yeah, I wasn't confident in it. I didn't realize how far out you were gonna be. No.
Yes.
Well, we still got them.
I'm holding up. I don't have pillar. Steel ledge. Nice, yeah. Especially at high percent, every hit should be like focused on finding some way to get killed from. As Maple, especially, just since you have down strong and all this clear stuff. It's good to do so.
How are we doing, Wesley? I am in my first, like, 10 minutes of Koshi. Nope, don't plant there. And I'm relearning all of my Lily habits, which is a little hard.
Yep.
Because that's so fundamental to how I was playing, like, neutral. But I can tell already why it's going to be better. I'm shocked I got it there.
It's always just fair grab out of that. I don't even know if that, like, true CC it's here you can do it, but it's better than me just getting a second CC.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Now I'm going through it. Ugh. And you can just have a carry there now.
Yep. Oh, I thought you were marked still.
And then, now you have a Terry, so it makes the reverse edge card a lot
Yep.
harder.
Because I also get clipped off of that a lot.
Solve my riddle.
I did it.
I think I am. Yeah. Done for.
I wanted to go for up air, and I was just thinking about the last time where he was like, no, just I'm close enough to the blast and I can just nair.
Still here.
Yep. It's all percent dependent.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll just learn it as like you get more situations.
I know
with more
what the
characters.
percents are that they confirm. I just don't know why people DIing out to the ambiguous spot of like I'm used to it being like, oh, I hit them out, and now I'm gonna go for the nair, and I hit them up, and now I'll go for the up air or nair.
Yeah, the tether stuff, a lot of it is by feel. It's just, like I said in the Discord messages, it's all about post-processing, not pre-processing. So just the important thing is that you hit a move in the first place, and not that
I didn't just whiff or not do anything.
Yeah. So then after you hit the nair, the up air, or the fair, it's like, was that the best thing to do in that situation? And once you answer that question, you'll have a better idea for next time.
It's still better than not hitting at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, against Crag, if you want to run pummel, you can do pummel up throw if you grab it like it too.
I think you can. I just don't really go for it, but
yeah. Just if you're in a pummel move.
I'm trying to make sure I'm putting Terry down every time I go. Fuck. He disappeared as I was hitting the button.
I think if you did add a hit stun, it would actually would have. The classic Crag up throw situation. I'm not sure if there's ever like a always optimal DI for that, but there's a pretty wide percent range as a floaty where DI out would just get there. As a
yeah,
as a floaty with that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, right. Really good. Then once I'm off stage like that, you can go to ledge, make Terry, and then run something based on like go down in there or something. Oh yeah, exactly. And then you get the tether, and you're good. That's an edge guard.
That's not really when I said I need to work on edge guarding. That is not what I was thinking of, but I guess it works.
Yep. Well, that'll enable the rest of your edge guarding for sure.
Yeah.
And eventually, once you like get used to going down there and being aggressive, you can do it without the Terry. Like if there's not enough Terry, you'll still know what to do by practicing with Terry. It's like your safety.
Yeah. We've got the classic going on at Frosty's right now. Which is
a lot of abses on stream today.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking the classic was they were trying to figure out their controllers, but
oh yeah.
Who is this? It's Raven King and somebody.
Raven King's one of my 4 hot picks that I make for every
RCS
tournament.
Saw.
Kits, who's in the Cake Assault spot. So this could be Raven King. I think is technically favored by seeding here. Is what that means.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I know why Cake did DQ'd. Why did Beastly DQ? Was it just because
Beastly just wanted to hang out with Cake?
That okay. I saw the Cake's no longer going, and therefore I'm not either. I'm like, was it the only way that I get points out of this is by beating Cake? Like I was a little confused.
They were Dubs partners.
Oh, okay. Honestly, that makes sense. If you're like, I really wanted to travel for doubles, a lot of my one of my good friends isn't going to be there now.
Yeah, I think Beastly is looking for like that first win and wants it to be over Cake as well, like an element of that.
Yeah, if your first big win is over Francois, it's like, okay, well, Francois great, but no one knows who Francois is, so.
Oh, I do. That's how I got him in my video. I played him on characters like, this is the greatest Edalus I've ever seen, and ranked 4th in Minnesota. Like, damn.
Yep. number 10 in Minnesota got 33rd at Combo Breaker, and has like gotten wins on like very good players. If I played consistently at my best at all times, I still wouldn't be top 10.
Yeah. So we're mainly working on the Terry and Mark stuff for this session. If there's anything else in particular you want me to talk about in regard to neutral,
If there's any like things that you notice that are like, hey, this is a good thing to be working on, like
something like immediately flagrant. So I'm not gonna give you like neutral theory and stuff like that.
Yeah, I this isn't like I want to fully change my gameplay because we don't have time. But like the like if there's like, hey, you have this habit that's just bad. Please stop doing that. Not like, oh, this is.
I'm getting a lot of jab resets on you from mistext.
Okay. I think it's that I'm teching too early. Because I've noticed that is happening to me lately too. Not just from you.
Yep, good to get the mark. Yeah, you're all set up. I can't interrupt that unless I call out Terry and run over and try to parry it, basically.
Yeah.
So that's a very safe setup you can do a lot of the time, and that really shows you up. And yeah, you're good.
I could have died there against a lot of other people. Yeah.
Yep.
That also freed me up to at least try to go for that nair.
Exactly. It just gives you... Having a safety is really important. Because a lot of people I'll see doing really good stuff and then they die at 0. Like, what was it for? I think I'm dead anyway, because I was expecting to hit you and get my wall jump back to you.
Honestly, I'm shocked at how immediate putting Terry down has had an impact.
Because it's not like, if you're super high level, I'm sure that putting Terry down as much as you are isn't going to be...
Yeah, no, I'm definitely putting Terry down too much,
other stuff.
but it's because I'm trying to figure stuff out. I started to tether.
Yeah, thought you had to tether well.
Yep.
Oh.
I tried.
I think you tried tether there and got nair because you were holding B or something.
I did up air instead of nair on accident, and then the up air took too long, and so I was mashing tether and I just died.
with Olympia at least you can kind of option select the AB and just like start an A move first and then hold B, or no.
Okay.
Let me double check. Get my Olympian play tips really quick.
I forgot that Raven King plays Raster. I don't know why that feels surprising to me.
Raven King.
But Raven King plays like Ike and Joker in ult.
Yeah,
and like
it really feels like
Raven King plays Ike in
that's
PM and plays. Like, they're just not the same style of characters, and that's all right.
I think that you can press A before B and still get it if it's a valid AB, but it has to be, it's pretty tight.
Okay.
So that's just good if like you think they're gonna parry you or something, you might not get the tether, you'll like buffer an up air instead of like a nair or something like that.
Got it, okay.
Or
I'm going to forget that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm mainly thinking through the Mark and Terry stuff right now.
Yeah.
And genuinely surprised at how quickly the Mark stuff all came into play. Like now my habit's gonna be I'm just gonna immediately start out with this.
You could. You're still like going.
I'm still like leaving a lot of stage space. Yeah.
And yeah, probably more side and down when I'm in like melee.
Yeah, that's definitely not in my like muscle memory yet.
And then now that I have Mark, you want to look for that strong. Watch it, right? But you don't even have to tell it to me. Like I would have punched that bit with my Mark.
Yeah, I'm like trying to delay the text right now, and it's working a little bit better. Yeah, I think there I'm probably giving up too much space. That's fine.
There, you could have kept going after the forward.
Oh, true. Yeah.
You could have gone for like a fair nair or something. Oh god, am I dead?
Because
if... But yeah, that's more of the stuff that it opens up. Like eventually, if you place Terry this much, I would start reading and running up and parrying it, and then you're in a real bad situation. But that'll work against a lot of people. I had mark up as well there.
I know, but I thought you'd punish me
yeah.
if I did mark. I thought I'd also go higher. I thought that I was doing a mix-up between, like, wall and ledge.
Raw down strong is like solid as a try, but you mainly want to go for the tech chase down strong. So you should want to force a tech on me, which you can get by or hitting a down tilt usually.
Yep.
And then once I'm forced to tech, you like get in between like my tech in place and my roll behind and just charge her up.
And just what?
Charge up the down strong and like wait for the window that'll hit all my tech options.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm just gonna get rid of my mark real quick. Oh yeah, you can intercept that or get the shield up as well. Yeah, there you go.
I think before I would have tried to go for like an air there. Thinking like, oh, I'm gonna save the mark. I don't know why I'm dying to up special right now.
I think it's just because you're working on that part of your game, just like the stage in general, just trying to do stuff. Oh, good. And then yeah, double layer.
Is there a way to go right to ledge from tethering to Terry?
If you tether to the right, you're probably grab ledge again.
It's just the direction I'm moving. Weird.
It's one of those things where, like, if you don't expect it, neither player's gonna get anything off of it. Yeah, down tilt's crazy.
Yes.
That's a great default to just go for.
Down tilt was before a more niche thing for me to go for, and now it is a like, oh, I watched some plus VODs and it's like, oh, I need to go for this way more.
I don't recommend going for tether after fair for the reason you saw down there. Goodbye to my mark. Oh, I got it again. What you can do there is nair instead of that first fair, and then tether up to that nair. Sure. And just do like a double nair or something, or maybe fair after that. High enough. Yep, should be dead.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think I was dead. Just another down throw then.
If I just did like.
Yeah, honestly, down strong. Again, Crag is a good borderline. But
yeah, I didn't think you died to it. That's
could you could have done maybe down special to there and followed that.
Probably.
Yeah, fair to right there. Once you're ready to like get the up tilt or the grab or the up tilt grab or down tilt off of that, then you can like start getting a really long maple combos. Like there, you have the terror. You can like
yep.
And then run something against me. And yeah, you're fine now.
And now I should be going to the. I should be doing it to the right, so that it is
done.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I'm feeling good.
Yep. It's just about like finding like the little things to look for. Like here's my bombos. I get like.
Yep.
Here's a situation that will always like it's not ambiguous. There's a lot of ambiguity in this game with how floor hug works and like all the stuff that.
I never thought about how often I could be just going out if I start putting Terry down more.
Yep.
Because in my head, Terry is a recovery thing,
now
not
and
a.
Terry are your new best friends.
Yep. In my head, Terry was the like, well, I'm not getting hit out there, so I can't. Like Terry's not super useful because if I get hit out, I'm probably not, like, alive. I'm probably dying before I...
Nice.
I should go for remark there.
I'm not sure how much you have time for this.
Or not remark, but, like, just down special.
A grab or down foot there.
Well, you got ledge somehow.
Secret technique, actually.
I thought it was going to be on ledge, so I kept holding down.
Yep.
Also, even though I knew it, I never really processed that Terry I never really processed that Terry doesn't go away when I get grabbed.
Yeah, it lasts for quite a while. Sometimes you have Crag, you get hit, you're just gonna die.
Yep.
That's just how it works out here. Given life. And the Crag's gonna
Did you do that?
Oh, I think that's gonna hit.
I tried to do it again! No!
Yep, punished.
It's like I can grab ledge with my Terry here, instead of them doing turnaround seed off stage.
Yeah. And I mean, even if you have like a 3SD type of game, it's always better to do it in friendly.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm trying a lot of this right now. Figuring what I can
Ranked
do,
being
what I
like
can't.
the only well-populated game mode has a lot of downsides associated because you don't really feel like you can experiment, which like the existence of ranked promotes that
I do
game,
feel that I can
like.
experiment, but that's because I do like getting every character to this rank, or to this level, or I have to win a ranked set in 5 different games in a row, or whatever. I do those all in ranked. So for me, I'm just like, no, ranked is where I like mess around with stuff.
Nice. It's fun. Yeah, the refreshes on ledge definitely something to look towards for like a pressure thing, like what to do when someone is just hanging out there. Yep.
Well, I had the idea. I just
If you can get that to work, that'd be awesome.
I think it
Yeah,
does.
since you're
I think it
really
does.
big,
I just
you're
misspaced
better.
it. God, okay, the timing that you go is also the exact same time that I think I can snag ledge quick. It's
Once you
very
can get
funny.
those snacks, though, I'll be a lot weaker.
Once what?
Once you actually do get those ledge snacks for me, that cuts a lot out of that recovery.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the timing on it.
Good tech.
Ooh, the pullback got me.
I'm the vortex. Thanks to ledge, I guess. Could maybe SDI down for that. It's very funny that Terry hits me while I'm over there.
Yep.
I can cover Terry here. Yeah, I couldn't cover everything. Like just the added stack on your opponent by having that Terry is gonna affect a lot. Change how they have to edge guard you with tether versus not tether.
No! Wait! I thought Terry was still
Terry.
gonna be there! I was like, I'm gonna see what happens if I do a
probably
second
only
back
one of
air.
those complex edge guards right after planting him. You know, like now you can go crazy on me potentially, like right after you plant him. You got your 5 seconds. Did I cover already? I did. So, nothing, actually.
Flag, Stealth Fox, thank you for the follows. I know I
Do you
had.
know the Orcane thing in Rivals 1 where Orcanes would put a puddle on one end and then run to the other end and then teleport to it?
Yeah,
On
I'm
the
doing that now.
opponent's-
Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay.
Like, you plant Terry here and then like run to the other side of the stage. I'm invincible chasing you.
Yep. Well, and especially if I just hold to the right. Now
Yep.
I'm at the ledge
Yeah,
again.
you rip
Even.
ledge off of it.
Now that I've realized that, that's actually huge for me. That I can
Yeah.
just hold to the right.
A potent tool.
Okay, okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, so yeah, you have Terry there, and then you can go down and nair from pillar.
Oh, sure.
A lot of
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah, yeah.
Go for my little setups. That's what I meant by like charge her up on the down contact chase.
Oh, I missed when you said charge.
Put some
Yep,
delay
yeah,
on.
yeah. And that's great because I
Yeah, you're
fucked
fine.
up my ledge dash.
Doesn't matter, you have Terry. You just go to Terry if you fuck up your ledge dash.
Yep. It is funny watching you as you're teaching me things. Like, I've seen you intentionally not do things that will kill me. I'm like, okay. Or I'm like, ah, you're just missing every tech on purpose.
I'm definitely like watching you more so than like thinking about like my next move in the actual game.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just like when we get to a situation where like the Terry and the Mark stuff would be applicable, then I start like zoning in on that. Just for like general purpose stuff, like getting comboed or anything like that, I'll like ease off a bit. Bye, Lily.
That was weird.
There we go.
Can I not? Okay, whatever.
You can just run away, McTerry.
Well, I was wondering if I could mark you with seed, and then it did not work, and I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna let you get back, and I'm just gonna deal with this. I messed up.
Yeah.
That's alright. I was thinking if I hit you.
You have the option to tether with this.
Yeah, I would not have thought about using Terry more like this. I thought for sure you'd be like, you dash attack way too much, or like this kind of thing. Instead of like, alright, we need to get you to be doing this because that'll help open up way more.
I mean, it's kind of like, I treat improvement as like, finding like the big things first.
Yeah, I just wouldn't have thought of that as the big thing.
Yeah. The way that I always like try to like ground myself with improving these games is you win by taking 3 stocks, you lose. So is there anything immediate that would like contribute to like hamster dying, for example, cutting that down and Terry's,
yep.
You know, theoretically the way to cut down on unnecessary.
It is. I mean, I'm going for stuff right now that it's like, okay, I wouldn't be going for that normally because even with Terry, I know it's risky. But I'm also, I have to figure out...
The fact that you have Terry gives you the ability to go for those without...
I have to figure out when and where it feels more okay.
Uh-oh. You have another tether left to Terry, too, if you want.
Yeah, well, the game got confused, if you saw that. It started tethering me out to you, and then it said, oh, I guess he's not there anymore. Oh, shoot. Yep. Hero Awesome against Cheesy Potato. I don't know who Hero Awesome is.
Could be the... Not... that. I think that's Beastly Seed.
Ah, that makes sense. What's up, Jet?
We got FPZ in top 8, it looks like, so we got a Maple in Winterside, pretty sure.
Sick. I mean, FPZ is very good.
Assuming Unicage was the apps in their set.
Yes, I've only seen FPZ play Maple.
Huh.
So yeah, we can watch that. I mean, we're gonna just watch
Up to
top
you
8
on how many more
anyways.
games you want to run?
What?
Up to you on how many more games we want to run. I could try like doing like a full power game where we just start playing and see what happens.
I mean, if this was just like regular coaching, I think I'd be like, yeah, let's keep doing games, whatever. I think it's probably worth it to do like, for the sake of seeing what immediately happens, is go into ranked or something. But
right,
because unfortunately, it's kind of content as well.
Oh yeah, whatever's best for content. Ugh, you get under there.
Should have planted Terry.
The tether combo percents are always gonna be pretty crappy, I feel like.
Oh wait, I'm dumb. Okay, I did the wrong order of operations.
I mean, that's all stuff that's just you learn as you learn it.
Yeah, well, I was like, all right, time to go kill, and then Terry out, tether out, and then I think my head thought I was tethering to you.
Yeah.
And so suddenly I went back on stage, which I guess is out of the places to accidentally be isn't the worst.
For my grab to get this mark off of me. Unsuccessful.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's a 50-50. Either force strong in front of me or behind me, depending if I get your roll right. Yep, you're good. Cool. I got scared by Terry. If you did the tether to the right and grab right off of that, I might have been dead.
I meant to. I just hit the buttons wrong.
Ooh, nice.
I am just remembering to tether, let alone
Yeah, exactly.
directions and everything. Ooh, wait, is this Landon versus... oh my god, what's their name? What's their name?
Frosty.
Yes, yeah.
I got bracket open, I cheated.
Well, I was remembering their Twitter handle, and I was like, that's not their tag, though.
Yeah.
Which is like Frosty Belmont. What's the Frosty stream link? Actually, if you're down to just hang out, this is one I do want to watch because I'm going to be biased for a Minnesotan.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Not because it's going to help me learn how to play against, or play as Maple. So, I'll keep our lobby up.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll just share this on screen. For the people, what's the Frosty stream link? It's Unrivaled Tournaments.
We got Frosty at Frosty here.
Mm-hmm. That's Twitch. That's the wrong one. There we go. And I'll share this to you in our Discord as well, so that we're reacting at the same
No, I
time.
haven't been seeing. I know Landon's a very good player. Been seeing them get very high placings at events they go to, but I haven't been seeing Landon go to many events recently.
Everything
Landon
that
is
Raven
one
just
of those
said.
threats that we all know is good,
Prepared.
just isn't as active on the national circuit.
Everything Raven just said is
And of
just
course, it's great to
that's
see someone
Minnesota,
repping
except for
McAlvin
me.
at this point
It's
in
a
the
it's an
bracket.
actual
Character's so
shame that
cool.
I'm the person from
You got
Minnesota
some
who
recent
travels
buffs,
the
and it's
most.
fun to see what people are doing. with it.
I love my dinosaur.
Because I'm there for commentary, where
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
like telling people horror stories
this
about your region.
character is
And here's the part. Here, now it's time for them to
made
believe you.
into
you saw the
OG melee Bowser.
the
Like,
one of my
he's got
original
the-
posts about getting to
the funny
diamonds,
run,
and I was like, I
he's
make
got
it out
all
of
the
pools at
movement
majors
stuff,
usually.
of course. They're
But
both
like
bad.
everyone thinks I'm bad, and then someone pulled up my results and like, oh yeah, you got 49th at Combo Breaker and 97th at Genesis, and you did this and you did that. They're like, what the fuck is going on at your local though? And I was like, my local's so hard. Franz was 13th seed here and only 4th on our PR, and I think Franz would being 13th seed is underseeded. But
Yeah.
when you literally have no results outside of locals, like what are you supposed to do?
Let's go.
Franz already got 9th place minimum. Might even make top 8 here. I would actually predict Franz to make top 8. Got wins over my Granarian and Prosy and Movers.
Cautious first stock, I
And so, like, for a lot of other people, that's a just like, oh, yeah, good wins. For me, I'm like, yeah, I expect that from Franzwa. Because
Yeah, I know.
Franzwa currently is on the ranks leaderboards is like top 10 for Galvin, Lorena, and Medalist. Like, his actual name.
I didn't realize that Frosty upset Godlake to make it this far.
Oh, yeah. Frosty at one point was like number 1 in Chicago. Or like top
A
3 in
Yoda Cage
Chicago.
Godly set for top 8 is
Got
gonna
parried,
Ooh,
but
that's
wasn't
yeah,
involved
That's
that's
gonna be
fire.
sick.
Right now, Frosty just kind
Yeah,
of
Frosty's
being
really
belligerent
good,
in the neutral,
as
trying to
Jet
hold
is saying in
down.
chat. I
He's disrespectful
can't.
with
I'm
that
blanking on.
tipper.
I think I
Try to
played
get so close
Forsburn
that you don't even
before
have to interact
Galvin.
with that tipper.
I didn't know they were on Galvin.
For the
though.
most part, working very well until
A lot of
you
people
get to
finding their
that
soul
critical
main on Galvin, it
percent
feels like.
where Landon's able to get
You know what
off
they say
ground
when
with a
everyone
hit,
finds the
and
same
then
soul
you
name.
take the
This Nair button is quite potent.
He's also
It's usually a sign that that character's
pretty
real
big
good right now.
size character too, so it feels like
The craziest one is when
Clarence
everyone
doesn't
was
need
like,
to get the first
dude,
hit
I
to be a
mean it.
tipper,
I think
just a hit
Olympia's
in
just the
general,
one
and
for
a
me
lower
right now.
percent
And I'm like,
Yeah.
position to kind of set up.
they're like, I'm
the
definitely
White
like
Dotto
through
match
the
and
thick and
Galvin's
thin. This is
pretty
my
rough.
character, and then now they all
Galvin's
played their
got a
old
very
names again.
interesting hitbox. He's a
Even though
very wide
even though
forward.
Olympia's still
But
real
if
good.
you look at the actual visualization, it's kind of
Lorena
more-
has a lot of
I
people
think of it as
switching
more
switching back and
game
forth
size. He
because
might be a
she's
little
got the
bit
opposite
bigger, but,
effect.
like,
Yeah, no,
shape
Lorena,
is
it's just this character's so much
because a
fun,
lot
which
of
I
the
agree
pointy
with.
bits and the
Oh, yeah.
limbs are not actual hurt boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Because
stick
if
it out with
they
her.
were,
See,
then
see
it'd be-
my
it'd
results
be
improve on that.
terrible.
I entered the Wombat charity event. Went like
It's the
forget if I went 1 and 2 or 2 and
Not
2.
being
Wasn't,
able to
wasn't,
get
wasn't
the double
great.
dip.
So,
Taking us to the
our
left
character.
here.
I do think
Landon
also
showing
like
us
that's
how
a character
strong their
that
edge guarding game is.
will
And
probably
Frosty's
have some
adapted to it,
patches that
apparently.
pretty dramatically change
Yes,
how she
Frosty is
plays.
doing a good job of finding ways
Not like,
around those
yeah,
level 1
full
options.
gameplay, but,
Unfortunately,
like,
though, you're pretty far into this.
I feel like
Landon
Morena's a
just needs to
character that
it
could
right
get
one
swung.
time.
Like, oh wait,
But
she's way too good now. Oh wait,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
way
I
too
mean,
weak.
anything can happen. You know, this is a
I mean, a
pot
character
fight.
with
You
that many
guys, you know,
grabs
easy
is
every
always
day.
gonna
Yeah.
But that
be
being
either too
said,
strong or too weak. You see
you
the
don't got a
10th kid
lot
in
of
stride.
chances for mistakes.
Who
here,
has
Frosty.
survived for like
Might
2
wanna be on
years
your
now
best
in his
behavior.
current
Yeah,
state.
right?
Oh, just
Let's go,
barely
Landon.
with the weak hit down.
Not even
strong.
necessary for a tipper. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful.
Kind of surprised
I
that
mean,
kill.
I'm in beta, so I
Imperfect
can't say
DI,
anything
but
about down
across the
changes even
stage,
as like a joke.
definitely caught me
yeah.
off
Besides,
guard.
they're gonna.
Landon
Besides that,
taking
they're going
game number
to.
one.
The
fucking
changes
win
do
games.
exist,
Had to
yeah.
get
Favorites.
the one, right? And in this case, it was a tech chase.
I know
All right,
Landon
we'll see
is
what set is
probably
after
one of
this.
our, much higher
Um,
seeded,
If
players
it's
today,
Minnesotan
but
or
I'm
like
expecting we'll see a
just
lot
a hype
more from
one,
them.
we'll keep
If
watching.
they're going through winners.
Good opener.
Well, no, they're done. This is the last winner set, so they're gonna
Okay,
start on losers.
patient,
Do we
recognizes
have all
and
the
misses the
top
grab,
8
still
qualifiers
just waits
already?
right there and goes for another.
Yeah, every
My
set's ready for
goodness,
top 8
Landon
qualifiers.
coming
So
in
Oh,
so
they are
aggressive.
ready to
Nine
play the
points.
top 8 qualifiers,
Clean
not.
2-0.
Got
That's
it.
a very
I
good
thought you meant
start
we
from
like knew who
Landon.
was in top 8
Looking
already. I
very
was like, how did I miss
knowing
that?
Yeah, we
Frosty
only know Raven King and
defensive
FPC so far,
And
and
then
everyone
once
else
you're
is
off
gonna have to
stage,
play for their spot.
this character becomes so linear.
Yeah, it's
and
not.
then
It's
taking
it's a good
heavy
regional
advantage
this year.
of that.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
not as
desire to
stacked
go
as
for
it
the
was
second
last year
fair
because it was
instead
like one of the
opt for the
first
up air
tournaments
misses,
after the
but-
game came out.
Also, a
but
week
go
after big
anyways.
moves in like a
Bro,
similar.
it's just-
a week after
What
big
is
moves
Frosty
and also
turn?
2 weeks before Genesis is rough.
Yep.
This is a turn-based RPG.
It's not in a
and
similar area.
unfortunately, He hasn't played enough Expedition
You
36
say
like,
because we are not
you
getting
said
any-
similar
But,
region.
like, if you're already like East Coast, you're probably committed for big moves.
Yes.
man.
Oh, I
So
see
you
what you
wouldn't
mean.
Down
go
air
for
out.
this.
Yeah,
Whereas
I
this
was
is
like,
normal,
the-
like something in
Dash
striking
attack
distance for an East Coaster
Don't get
like me.
in
If I
trouble
was
for
going,
that.
if I
It's a
went
good
to
way
big
to end it,
moves,
but there's not
Yeah.
really much
I would
opportunity
just do
after.
that one, probably.
Resetting neutral
Mhm.
here.
There's some
very
crazy people
risky
doing
for
both
Galvin.
Yep. I wanted to go to Frosty's, but I also it's because I play other
Fishing for
fighting
the
games,
down air already there,
and it's like the
Yeah.
first. It's like the first big 2x KO major.
Good nair into
2x
neutral
KO
special, but
mixed
not able to
mode
get the up
at
air yet
Frosty's.
again.
I see, I
Those
see.
narrowly missing their mark.
That's like it's all duos or mixed. There's like no just
But down
solos.
strong, not able to kill.
Yeah, which I think is a cool part about that game.
After that, or up
So
air,
there's some
up
brackets
air.
that are duos
Ooh.
only, and then there's mixed brackets, but
Get
there's
the
not really
fair?
any. There's never
Nope.
just
There's the
singles
up air.
brackets.
The League of Legends tradition
Last
of
stop
carrying your
now for
teammate
Frosty.
that lives on.
And you got the spare stocks to play with as Landon.
If I wasn't
here, so you
injured, I
gotta
would have
be a
been there
little
cool
bit
event
more
last year.
egregious and go
Oh,
off
are you
safe
hurt right now?
deeper.
I didn't know
Landon's
that.
mashing jab, begging
Feel better,
Frosty
dude.
to run into it. Finally manages to mix it up.
Everyone
with
get hit with the
something
big
else,
moves
but
flu as
Frosty
well.
is
That's why I'm getting coaching from
struggling
MSB.
right now. The no fun zone even coming out.
Because
It doesn't
Zeke
matter.
had offered
My-
as
my
part of
machinations
Subathon.
run
But
deep.
it's here anyway.
I totally knew that you were supposed to get coaching from Zeke today, and I was
Oh.
inspired to make it.
Well, that
easier.
was a like I literally had posted to the Wisely Wars
Throwing
Discord
the
about like,
invisible
hey, if there's
baseball.
anybody that is like,
Where'd it go?
I'm gonna be doing
It's
this
like when you're trying
subathon.
to
If
trick your
anybody
dog.
wants to collab or like jump on the stream while I'm doing stuff, I need content. Like I have to fill however many days of this,
Expects the
That's
high
and like that's
recovery.
why we did
Not
Balatro
gonna
with
find it again. We have been a
with
little
Murphy,
shy
that's
on
why
the
we gotta-
tilt.
gross.
So did
Wait,
the bear
what?
save off to the side?
Oh.
Never mind.
FBM.
I don't know
I
what's
mean,
happening.
It
I don't know
did
what's happening.
save him. It's just that he didn't have perfect DI, so he
Yep.
ended up dying anyway.
Top
Hamstring
eight sucks.
surgery?
Landon
Not
the new
have
number
perfect
1
DI.
seed due to Cake and Beastly dropping.
Great.
Unironically,
from
I think
Landon, discombobulating
Landon might be my
Frosty
pick to just
fully
win the whole thing.
all the way
Yep.
through that set.
I mean, definitely the
I think
Definitely
Frosty-
now,
Frosty-
yeah.
Frosty really had some powerful moments.
Definitely
there,
now.
But it's just that's got.
But like, if there was anybody that I was like, this person can make an
can't
upset
imagine.
against
How do you wanna
Cake
do
and
this?
Beastly, it would have been Landon. Oh no, we're getting an ad. All right, back to playing the game ourselves,
for sure.
and then we'll just see what happens. Actually, let me pull up
Yeah.
the start GG. That'll be easier.
I'll get my tab open again. See who's up next.
Yeah. Oh my god, if I can find my mouse on my one of my 4 monitors. Come on, I've hit okay, got it. Under this. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me type in the chat. Who's going for the legendary triple purple? He's hit that in bracket multiple times. Yeah, she is known for
Back
going for
when
that
in
one.
Rivals 1, when the Galaxy effect was first introduced, Claire and Hooves had so much hit pause you could combo side B into side B.
I forgot that Galaxy wasn't always in the game. I mean, it makes
Old
sense.
I mean, we did the old Rivals.
literally
review,
did that, yeah.
We did a bunch.
But for me, in my head, it's like, oh, it's all the balance stuff. But like, yeah, I don't. How long was the game out before Galaxy was added?
It was a few years for sure. I mean, Claren wasn't even in the game until like 2017. Like, late in
Yeah.
the year. It was at least 3 years after early access release to get Galaxy.
All right. Okay, so we know everyone in top 8. It's Raven King, FPZ, Cheesy, and Landon.
Cheesy versus Landon's gonna be good.
That will be good. Yoda Cage versus Godly will be really good to watch. Kits versus Franzo we're gonna watch because it's Franzois. Honestly, there's only like one that I'm like I don't care as much, which would be Hero Awesome and DOSBox Falco. Who like they're both good.
Yeah, good on Dustbox making it
Yeah,
over
yeah.
Watch and Learn.
And I feel like I've heard Perps before. Oh wait, Fug got top 16? Hell yeah! Fug and Hunter
I think
both.
that was 17.
This is
24,
Oh, this is top 24. Okay, 17th. Fug is a Minnesota player that's not on our PR. That has been improving very, very quickly.
Azog getting 17th is tough. That's an Arizona PR member, I believe.
Got it. And then I'm surprised that Hunter lost to Prosy. Prosy's good, but like, I guess Hunter isn't. I think right now I'd say that Francois is better than Hunter. For a while, Hunter was definitely better than Francois.
Yeah, I think the seeded Francois versus Hunter match was something that like the seeding team was looking at in losers, but there's so many people all in the same region.
The further something goes through the losers, the more I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, we should stop. If there's no upsets, we should deal with it. But like, the chance of there not being a single upset that far the way through bracket is rough. Doesn't Hunter play Maple? Yeah, Hunter plays Maple. But also like is known to just pick up new characters. Hunter played Absa for a bit after she came out. Hunter has a very good Galvin, but like Maple's the main. I've gotten bodied by Hunter at many locals. Oh, it's literally wait, Yoda Cage, Godly. Are we watching this one?
Now. I think so.
All right.
Some high level rivals, and it's a best of 3 as well. They got it. It's like a rank set.
Of course, the correlation with rivals.
Yeah.
We've all done it where
I'm
we're
gonna
out in public. I remember
get
when,
out of our lobby then,
I got
just
this Rivals
because
of Ether 2
the
tattoo. I
music
got it
is
with
playing and I don't
Re-Cupid
want
and
to deal.
Mystery Soul when they came out
We
in
have
Colorado.
duplicated music happening on the
Re-Cupid
screen right
paid
now.
for this tattoo. Shout to-
That was the
shout to
worst in Rivals
Re-Cupid.
one. That character just like
And
screamed
yo,
burrowed into my
you know,
brain.
of course, our pack 'em up.
Oh, pack 'em up.
Eventually, like
Pack
I
'em
love
up.
the Rivals music,
Is that
but
a
eventually
bad
I
Kuromi
started
plush?
Oh,
playing with
this
other,
is the agenda
like
posting.
listening to other music,
They want the
just because
new
I heard it
emote.
so
Pack
many
'em up.
years.
That would
I'm
be
not
a
there with Rivals
great
2
That'd
yet,
be
but
a
I think it's
fire.
also
Mr.
because there's
Finesse, the
more
man of the people. We know
variety
what to
of
give
in the
us.
soundtrack.
It's
So you were
also a lot
talking
more low
about
key
your
in general than
tattoo.
Rivals ones.
Yeah, yeah, we went to get the tattoo. And of course,
Yeah,
tattoo
yeah.
artist is
I
like,
really
oh,
like the
so
Rivals
what do you
2
all know
soundtrack,
about this
yeah.
thing? We're like, oh, it's from a game we
I
played
think
called
the
Rivals.
music that we have is
She's
really
like,
good.
I would think I've heard of that. And of course,
I think
I
Flashy
should've
Goodness is
known
still
better.
on the
I
case as
should
well.
have known better, but of course I went excited and went, oh, really? And she was
Shit,
like,
Yoda
yeah,
Cage, my
Marvel
go. You know
Rivals,
Yoda
right?
Cage, Tempest?
And the look on me and Cupid's face.
You gotta
Oh.
find a new tattoo artist.
Yeah,
don't
it
care
makes
what
me
you're
happy
trying
to
to
see
flash.
a
I'm outta
Rivals, not even top 8, where there's plenty of people
All
All right,
around.
so we do get to see more abs.
Like the seats
Yeah,
are full.
Rivals is always hit or
Yeah,
miss
he's
with the crowd size.
Dude, there's times where we've been at Genesis and
Scott,
everyone's
coming up
watching
from
and they're just
Ontario,
sitting in the
Canada
wrong
here
spot. So
as our new
Well, people
premier
want to
Rano.
like stand next to the
Excited to get to see.
setups
We haven't
and
seen
watch.
Rano's
It was a
yet.
little grinder.
So the
Yeah.
trend is that this matchup is at least slightly.
There's times on commentary where I've been like, I promise you can hear the crowd cheering for things. You gotta believe me that people are watching this right now. I know you can't see it in the cams.
Even on the most recent patch.
He's a
this vertical
Dust
hitbox
Force legend?
downward
I did not know
got
that Yoda
reduced
Cage was a
on
Dust
That's
Force
even more
player.
me.
And so
Dude,
sometimes
Dust Force is so
Absent can
good.
just
I
blow
was
him
trash
up
at
on
that game, but it was
recovery
so
and
much
Now
fun.
that's a
do
movement
about
game
it.
right there.
Yeah, I gotta imagine
do
from
like
the
my
Rano's perspective,
silly
you
movement
have
games.
edge guarding tools yourself like Bear,
Including
and
this
Nair,
entire genre.
and even of course Bear to.
I genuinely
edge
think
guard
that's the
you and
only,
absence
like,
up you.
it's not the
But
combo system, it's
it very
anything
much
else.
seems
Like, that is the biggest reasons
that's gonna
why
be
I've never
kinda
been
hard
able to
to
get
do
into
against
any of the
someone like
modern
Yoda
Smash
Cage.
games.
Yeah, the challenge with trying to edge guard
Is because I
Absent,
just
like,
wanna move.
She can just leave.
I just
She
want to
doesn't
move
need
and
to be
ult.
there.
Zip, zip.
The movement in it does not do it
So
for
many
me at all.
crazy recovery
Oh, yeah.
routes.
Especially
Am I
with the
gonna go to
buffer.
ledge? No, I'm gonna throw this. I'll go
They have
low,
some world
then I'll
records
go
in
to
that game?
ledge
That's
twice
sick.
to
I had no
mix
idea.
up my timing.
Yoda Cage
There's so many
started playing this game as a
different
very
things that she can
good.
do, and you get to throw out
As a very
like, your
good
one
maple,
lingering
and then
aerial in one
I didn't
spot.
know fully swapped
So
to
she just won't
to
go
Absa. You were saying that, but yeah,
yeah.
for a while the Absa
The
was
little
just for
bit of
one maple
disrespect,
matchup.
That jab did nothing.
What I've noticed of Yoda Cage's APSA is that a lot of people on the App Store, other Zoner type characters, you know, it's kind of like a game of how long does it take to get the Zoner player to like give up on zoning and actually try to like advance the game state on their own instead of waiting for you to take them over. Yoda Cage gives up on that very quick, I feel like a little too quick. You'll see Yoda Cage going aggro like that instead of just waiting for the opponent to be the one.
I mean, that's the Bowser Jr.
I think what I saw earlier was that Yoda Cage had
Yoda Cage is like the best Bowser Jr. player or something like that. Or like up there for ult.
Bubble, it got rid of that. Is that
also actually started out as playing
normal
Fleet
thing? I haven't ever seen that before.
Oh, I only heard about Yoda Cage when it started being
those kinds of niche scenarios create
like the very first locals where it was like the Yoda Cage arcade and going to
Oh, I forgot that's your region.
Cage on the Fleet. Yep.
Coming out there aggressive. We're seeing more of these sweet spot
Toothbrush just shows up to anything in like the tri-state area.
Putting him in the corner.
I did know that.
Oh, missed the up air. That was close.
Yeah, that's why Toothbrush is one of those people that I'll see him tweet every once in a while like, dude, I'm tired of this, like I can't play, like this all sucks, whatever, and then I'm like, it's because you go to too many things and you play the game constantly. You're just burnt out. Take a break. You'll come back. You'll be all right. Sophie's another one.
There will be another day. Good air stall there.
Yeah, Sophie's the other one that I'm like, just take a break. It'll be all right.
Oh. Not gonna be
Rivals community always feels very young, so you have a lot of people going through like those first steps as a competitor.
The funniest ones for me is I've heard people that are like, all right, I'm getting burnt out, I need to take a break, I'll come back to the game later, and then I'm like, you entered a bracket 2 days later. Like, that's not even a break.
Soul Rifle's my favorite break taker. A break of about 5 minutes and then back at it again.
A break? Like, it's so funny when people will they'll make a post about taking a break from the game, and they literally stop longer than me because I just had work.
Yeah, you don't get
and like I make content for this game and I put more time. I've said like if my time doing like scripting things and doing content or commentary or even being at events got added to my in-game time, it would like double.
Yeah, I've always wondered what my actual time in my Rivals games would be if you were able to somehow count the time I spent at tournaments on like other people's setups besides my own.
I'm not even saying like at setups, just like being at the venue or like I traveled for this game. But even if it was just the time I spent like writing or like doing narration or scripting stuff.
Doesn't get punished for
as you can tell from my beautiful graphics, I spend a lot of time on designing those.
You do.
Godly in the driver's seat, but
you jokingly say that, but they've got a lot of charm to them.
Yeah, this one was tough because I was gonna use Cake as like someone that I could like make a funny graphic out of, and then once I realized he wasn't going, I just had to take 4 people.
To be fair, doing your like here's my hot pick, like the hot picks, crazy takes for who I think could make some big upsets, and then putting Cake on there. It's like, well,
I just haven't done it. I want to put the favorite for the tournament. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the point of your posts are to not get the favorites.
Yeah, that's true. Might be time to get a Cake graphic for Genesis, though, since Plup might be the favorite.
How do you feel?
Is Plup actually registering? I keep saying that Plup is... Like, I keep saying Plup, but, like, Plup's also one of those people that does not reg until the very last second.
Yeah.
Because usually the tournament just adds him indirectly. Plup isn't going confirmed? That's from Jet, who would know. Do we know why Plup's not going? Like, I just hope it's not because I don't want to be there. Which is also valid, but when you travel so little as is...
Yeah,
I just don't want people to be like, whoever won Genesis is fraud. There's an asterisk on this because they didn't beat Plup.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's like, well, Plup doesn't go to shit, so like, what are you supposed to do?
Plup doesn't go to enough to like get a good sample size of losing, you know? Especially playing all these characters. Like, none of the other top players have that matchup experience.
Unironically, yeah.
Sure. Ooh. Good weight right there by Yoda Cage, and he's able to make it.
It's the same thing when like people on local PRs. I see this a lot more for like Melee and other games, but they'll be mad that like these 10 people aren't very good. I can't believe they made it. It's like if the person you wanted to get PR'd to be on the PR, maybe they should have gone to their locals. Like, it's always like some top player from 4 years ago that no longer attends. That they're like this PR is fraudulent because my favorite friend isn't there anymore. I'm like, okay.
The numbers zero, the forbidden number 0 rank might come in.
This is not
But, like,
good for Yoda Cage.
It's also not someone that
Really
goes to things
showing
nationally anymore
an
either. It's
awareness
just
of
someone
how
that they
to shut
think was
down
good 4 years
Yoda's
ago.
level 1
Right.
gameplay with a
It's
strong
like, yeah, they might genuinely be
faith
better
rank.
than the
I
people
love
that you're
Yoda
seeing,
held
but that
that,
doesn't...
grab right there for just a second longer and said, I know special
If
pummel's
you
on
don't
your
go to
mind.
things,
It's
we're
in your
not going
mental
to
stack.
reward
I'm
you
gonna
for the
wait.
go to
Normal
things
pummel.
video
Yep.
graphic.
Very good. And now, of course, Godly's going to have to keep that in consideration, too. That
Interesting that the
Yoda
Apsa
is
pick,
willing to play that pummel game.
Clarence pick is working as
Those
well against
small
Yoda Cage
interactions that can
Apsa,
be the
'cause
death of
I'd
you if you're
expect
not
Yoda
paying
Cage to have a lot of
attention.
experience in the
Ooh.
matchup with
That
Archangel
side
being
B,
the main
not
person
the
at
sweet
vocals.
spot.
Yep. Jet is
spot
saying,
part.
I asked him
It does still
personally,
land.
he said it was
Yoda's
too
having
late,
trouble
but I also asked him
finding
6 months ago and he didn't respond.
neutral. Godly is
Dan was
just
also trying to convince him, but he
rolling
didn't manage to.
space so
I'm not counting
well.
Plup
You can
out
see
yet,
the-
but that's just
the
because I
mental
know
fortitude
that Genesis
crumbling in the
would be
players
down to
here
just add
after that
Plup
second
at the
stock.
very last minute of
Meanwhile,
Reg.
Yoda is really fishing right now.
Because I think
throwing
we have,
out
like,
tons
1
of
day left
clouds,
or something
throwing
crazy
out
like that.
strongs in neutral, hoping to catch a roll or
That'll
a
be a
ledge
bummer, though.
dash.
I just
I
hope
just
Plup would.
assume that's what you have to do is find these
But Plup
openings
doesn't
and
go to
really just take
anything,
advantage
so.
of what you can get.
I was shocked
You know,
that
you want
Plup
to
was
clean
in
up your
Twitch
plate, but
Rivals.
if there's not much to eat,
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to force the issue a little bit. And another special pummel.
All the Twitch
However,
Rivals captains were
this is the
really
timing,
good,
gives Yoda an
but adding
opportunity
Plup
for
to that
excellence.
next, that's a
That
whole
he
other
has
level.
Yep.
A-stock.
That's powerful competition. I was
Go.
not surprised that his team won.
Dude, I felt so
Alright,
bad
we're
for
seeing,
Spargo.
yeah, we're seeing Yoda Cage come in there
Yeah.
and play a
Spargo
little
was
bit
just a
more of
little
an
out of
overshooting
practice
style
and
to kinda
did
deal with the
pretty
poking
well,
that
but then,
Godly's
like,
been
just
throwing
couldn't
around.
close it out
'Cause
against anybody.
Otherwise, reacting is not going to work for Yoda
Like,
Cage.
he
Unless
was my
change the
captain, and we
style of
got
how he's playing
to
defense
the, I mean,
completely.
it'd be weird if anybody
So
got,
hopefully
like,
a bit
shut
more
out, but
overshooting.
it was
We're
just
gonna see
like,
punish Godly enough
dude,
to
he
the
just
point where
couldn't
Godly
close
will
it
be
out,
forced
and it's
to
like, it's
down.
okay. I could tell he felt
Yeah,
bad.
McLaren especially, it's hard to like get those stocks if you're not super
You're right.
well practiced
Yep.
with their specific
Gets
inference and
dashed
stuff.
up, grab that over.
Gotta go, have a good
Comeback
stream.
player is really
See you,
good.
Jet.
Because she's so fast.
He didn't have to travel for
Great
Twitch
way to
Rivals,
close
sure,
out
but
that
like,
stock. I mean,
people were
honestly,
asking me if
played
I was gonna
so
get
well,
Plup,
pulled the ledge there, waited
or they
just
were like,
right.
dude, like, what, you should have gotten
Okay,
Plup as a captain
now
for Wisely
we're
Wars.
going
I'm like,
for the Thunder.
you think that
Yeah,
I am
pretty
gonna get
safe, right?
Plup
If they
to say
parry it,
yes
you
to
get
an
the
event
ball
that will
jump.
take
Yeah,
2
totally
full
fine.
weeks of his time?
Never got off of that ledge, and that is going to be game number 2.
Like,
Godly's
3
favor.
days of
Yoda
competition,
Cage in the
multiple
player
days
cam
of coaching
may be a
people,
little bit
multiple. I'm
frustrating
like, there's
here,
no
but I
way
think
I'm gonna get Plup to
We've
agree,
seen Yoda
and
Cage
for
enough
free.
to know that
Yeah,
There's no
he-
way
he
I'm
can
getting
bring
Plup
this
to
back.
go
That
to
being
agree to
said,
be in
again,
this.
like I brought up
That's
earlier,
not
this
happening.
Is losers, so this might be the end of Yoda Cage or Godly's run, of course. So
After the set, I want to.
I understand the
Or something,
frustration.
microwave or
I
something.
understand it.
it's certainly a mental battle when you are in this
Oh.
situation and
I said
you
that
finally
Fug,
have, like, a
Hunter,
decent
and
matchup in the
Landon, they're all
bracket,
sitting in a row. I
and
just
you win
realized.
game 1, and then what do? They counterpick
The coalition.
one
Mhm.
of your worst matchups.
They're all looking
And
at their
Yoda Cage
phones.
told us that he's not going
I
to
had
be
no
switching
idea
to a
that
different
Godly
character
even
right
had a
now.
clan.
So
That would have been
he's-
good to know
he's
making my
showing that he's
super
gonna
graphic.
stick with him.
So I checked super
It's
major
not.
for a lot
It's
of
not
these
as
results.
much as Rivals One.
Yeah,
Where like
how do you
Rivals
feel
One,
about
I was
Fire
never
Capital in
surprised
this
when someone
instance?
pulled out a
Because to me,
character.
this does-
Because
this
if
sounds
you were
like
good
a
at the
bad
Rivals
idea,
One
to be
engine,
honest.
you could just kind
I
of
am
play everybody.
personally not a big fan of
Except
Yeah,
for
I
like.
have a lot
for
more
Apsa.
trouble switching around in
I
this
like
game.
the
Yeah,
stage against
same.
Claren because it's easier
Like I
to
can switch around a
zone
lot.
break
It's
her
I can switch
as
around
much
more
as
than
you
I
think
can
of
in
Apsa
like
as the zone breaker.
definitely more than
Because
melee, a
it's
little
so
bit more than in
important to get
PM,
past zipper
but
range. I like a small stage where she can't
it's not like
back
Rivals
up.
One where like other than Raster and
Big
Eliana,
side
you
blast
just
zones,
had to be
that's
like
good
they
for
could
me.
play anybody.
And the top blast zone being high
They probably won't, but
is
most
good,
people
but
just
I
stuck
don't
with
think
their
it's
main.
as good as people give it credit
Yeah, like
for,
the
'cause it
air
only
characters were the only
saves
ones I
you
was
for, like,
really bad at.
a few percent against Claren, so it doesn't
Whenever
come
we
up
did
very often.
I mean,
character
we're
specific
seeing
random,
Yoda
I
very
always
much
got
play
rid
how
of
you
like
were talking
Raster,
about earlier,
Eliana, Palm.
and using Fire Capital to
type
that
of
advantage.
characters.
A lot more of these
Palm I would
classes, a lot
play.
more
Yoda
of
Cage
these
loves
It was
those
Eliana
stages.
and Raster
Kinda
that I'm
taking
just like I
advantage that there's
don't
so
know what
much
I'm doing
room and
here.
Space there.
Yeah, so in the end, I think this is a kind of neutral thing.
3
I wouldn't
minutes.
counterpick here, but Yoda seems to like it. Pulled it
3
out
more
earlier
minutes
in
until the
Elborough.
final
Guys,
hour
work
of
it
the
out. So,
subathon.
can only
It'll
say
be
so
crazy
much.
when I have to stop
Let's
the
see
stream in the
what
middle of the watch
adaptation
party
is
for top 8.
Godly, who now has to chase down
Yeah, it's
the
gonna be a while
outside.
he's on top 8.
Ooh, great
Mhm.
I'm not sure what
spacing
it's
to get
scheduled
that down
for,
strong.
but I mean, probably at least another
I think right
3-4
there,
hours.
Yoda
Yeah,
was
exactly.
trying to bait Godly into
I'm pretty committed to, like,
edge, which is
even
why
if
he
I'm in the
was
middle of a
able to
content
pull
thing,
above.
if we get down to that, I'm
And
just gonna be like,
Godly
nope.
didn't fall for it.
I've been streaming basically 10 hours a day
You
for
gotta move, like,
15
down
days
strong.
now.
Yeah, you take advantage of that,
I'm
too.
gonna
I-
call
I-
it and be like, nope, I'm not just
I do
extending
like
it
the
just to
idea of
finish
baiting it
this.
out, though.
I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna go live my life
Hey,
again.
Regular
That's what I'm
pump.
telling
Aw.
you. The mix-up, he was aware.
And then
I
we
will
keep
say, I
feeling
do
it's
have a
just
stream
better.
I'm committed to
Godly's
next
learning
week
that
already,
Yoda
though.
maybe just
So
can't
I do have to
special
do
fumble.
that no matter what.
That's an element we're starting to see get more fixed.
But
now
that'll
that
be fun.
Rain
It's
is
just
out. more
I was
people
really
playing this,
hoping that I wasn't
you know,
gonna.
the
I was hoping to
couple
take like a
mix-up
full
game,
week break.
But some people really do struggle with
But
ever
if
pushing,
this
you
runs
know,
out
special
in an
buttons.
hour,
I've heard Lorena's is longer, right?
if this
The
runs
window?
out in
Yeah,
an
there's
hour,
just a lot more
I'm not
time and
gonna
more
keep it
fluidity.
going. But
Yeah,
like,
you never know with
Training us
Subathons.
as
It
a
could.
community to start
yeah, that's
really
I wonder-
we've gone
there's
down
probably
to.
been some
This
really,
is the
really
lowest
short
it's
ones.
been so far, but we've been down to like 2 hours before.
Bro, when I get rolling Death Cradle, it feels so bad.
I love it every time.
Oh, there's that wave dash in, even off the
Good
platform.
parry. I feel like I'm
Good parry, though,
worse
from
at parrying
Godly,
that in
giving
Rivals 2 than
positional
Rivals. Oh, I mean
advantage.
it's probably because of
And now
the
we're back
delay.
to the
But
ledge mix game, and this time
Yeah,
around, Yoda
every.
gets
I mean,
away.
projectile parries are still frame 3, which is good. For
Oh,
stuff like
true.
that.
Yeah.
But parry and Claren
Yeah,
There you
is
go. See,
a whole deal.
I was saying getting Claire in F tilt 2. I feel like I'm worse at
Oh,
parrying.
yeah.
On fire capital. That's why I don't really put much weight in the high top blast zone.
Part of what makes Claren so nasty. She
Oh,
really
maybe
wants
a
you
little
to.
bit too fast there.
You really want to shield her moves because that's really the only way to get in on her range. And then she has like one of the best grab games still even
Yoda
after.
hunting
Yep.
for answers once again, trying to force the issue. Is
Wave
able
dash
to
in is
do
very
so.
good.
We're down to a last
Like shield
stock,
wave dash
still
in.
Game advantage for Godly, but there is so much for Yoda to play for.
Honestly, Claren
Yeah, I do
being
feel
on
like
fire
I also
capital
struggle a
last
little bit
stock,
against the
getting to
characters
see
that
lost
aren't
from
like that, that
statue, I
they just want to
assume
tap
that's
on your
just
shield the
gotta
whole time.
canonically power up.
Absolutely.
Your moves do a little bit more.
Olympia's like
knockback.
the biggest one, but like anybody that's content to just like sit there and like
Gauntlet
jab
holding
and
on
F,
to
like jab
a
tilt,
solid
jab
zero
tilt,
right now.
baby shine
It's
if
gonna
there's
be
ever.
rough. I don't know how Yoda's supposed to look
I
for a
feel
nice way
okay
to
at
take
dealing with the
full
shield
center
pressure, but
stage.
not as
Oh.
good as I should be.
And there's jab reset.
Oh,
Yeah, Zetter's
Yoda in a
always.
terrible
So I always
position
want to
here,
floor
gets
hug
hit by
Zetter so I
that
can get a
forward air,
punish, but it just leads to
trying
like
zone
Same.
down
break,
air.
but keeps getting stuffed out.
Yep.
There from the ledge is going to miss. It's
I need to
starting
figure
look
out
too
where,
late.
like what
And the
spots
parry
I
on
can.
the cloud is
Wow.
able to do it. Godly
Yeah, Yoda
finds
just kept
the
getting any
opening
footing
in the
that last stock.
reverse down
Mhm.
strong. Packs
look
it
at
up.
that pop off. That's what I love. Come on, Rivals players. Show
Really
that
sucks when
heart
one
you
person
got.
just looks so sad.
Bro packed him up.
But I
Yeah,
get
and
it.
it's
Like
a
I
lot
would
of
also
traveling.
feel that
Look at
sad.
that big smile from Godly. Even Yoda
If I was
Cage is
good and made it
smiling.
this far.
Aw. Gosh, I love when Rivals players can be happy.
It does feel
This
good
plays
when you look over to your opponent and
Godly
they're
plays the
also
winner of Kits and
smiling.
Francois.
Again, I
for
have
Just a
sure.
good set.
Community is a very important.
Okay.
So
I
that
do-
might be the one that's up next if we're just going top to bottom. of the
Yeah.
bracket.
Oh, I closed the bracket for some reason. I assume it is. I assume it is. All right, chat.
And then
3,
probably Frosty Kilgram, Hours
2,
Hero, Awesome Dust.
1. We are officially on the final hour. Maybe. It's not the final hour, but it is the final hour. They said, I think there's a couple people that hinted at maybe having sub bombs, but I also think some of those were spent already. Or at least one person said that if we got to February, there'd be a sub bomb, and we got one more day for that. So
Oh, so
they're like,
close.
they're like, I need to wait for my next paycheck, and I was like, okay.
Stopping the stream with 5 minutes left and restarting it in February.
No, I can't. Also, that person's already gifted so many that I'm not.
Oh,
I
man, right on.
would be like, no, I'm not being like, and just to fleece James Typhoon out of a little bit more money.
A nefarious plot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it is Francois and Kits or Kiss. What were you saying?
I'm seeing Kits.
Kits. Okay. I'm just getting an ad, so I have it not up. But I mean, I also have fewer viewers right now than some of the other times, which is fine. That just happens. But
Yeah.
it's partially because of the major, I'm sure. But fewer, or not major, but big. It's an
Free
RCS
for
event,
Absent
though.
to go off and kill him, even though it is very
Um,
strong. So if we're able to see Francois maneuver around,
I'm really glad
could
that
end
Francois
up
is
with
able
a
to get
very
to
scary
this event at
on-stage
least.
game for Kits,
Yeah,
who will
right.
have to
I
deal
was
with
surprised
some
that Francois
really
like
annoying
not even online
magnet
results,
pressure,
despite
some
doing so
really
well.
Francois
in
does
ranked and all
not
that.
like
Dying
entering online tournaments.
That's
super
super
early to
fair.
forward
Francois
air.
is definitely
That's
the
big
like,
one
I'm gonna
there.
hit up
Just
my
dying
friends
early in
and we're just gonna
general. I
grind
can't
for
imagine that it's
3
gonna be fun
hours.
to get randomly F-tilted at
Like, it's
still
very common that I
40%.
like look into
That's
the
gotta be
Minnesota
death in
Discord and
center
it's like
stage at that point.
Francois,
Galvanized
Landon,
Galvin
and
neutral is really scary.
Huh.
Oh,
like a couple other people that just
Luchador
all
Galvin.
playing against each
Yes.
other. I need
It's a
to
great
do that
stand.
more.
It's so good.
I
It's
love
Francois
usually when I'm
landing
mixed
grands
well.
can
It's
still
so
happen.
good.
It's possible.
I hope what we get to see
Rival
is
2
more
fests
underground
happen?
arena, though.
Not really.
I love
There's been a
Cool
couple,
stuff with stages and stuff.
but
Yeah, I
usually
love
it's
that
like
they're
a bunch of
doing
people chilling in a
that kind of
Discord.
stuff.
Or
No!
because our local
Another
is really
troll
strong.
fail.
There's
Never
people that
happens.
will be
It doesn't matter.
like, I have done this one. I'm like, oh, I can't make the start of the local, but I'm still gonna go just to play friendlies with people.
Ooh. All right, starting us off strong.
Like, that's very common, actually. Is the people that are like, yeah, I don't feel like entering, but I'm gonna go play friendlies, and everyone is super down. Like Landon will frequently be asking me for friendlies. I'm like, you're just gonna 3-stock me over and over again. But all right, let's play. Like, people are just down to play and have fun and teach each other.
Really bring this back. She needs to be more aggressive, find these good openings.
Galvin.
We're seeing the drill setups as well. From
Not
early
the
and often. A couple
Edelus.
of them was able to get rid of the one, but
The Zeke Discord is actually really good for matchmaking. It's super active at 11.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Those are Galvin's children's canonically. You gotta have those out there ready. That's what we call them in my crew. We call them Galvin's children. My children, my nephews.
Ooh, there we go.
That's crazy.
I wonder why Galvin instead of Edelus right now.
Edelus Absta is kind of like a classic bad matchup in Rivals history. Not sure how hard it carries into this one compared to Rivals 1, but
Yeah, yeah.
some ideas.
It's so funny how often when I stream, people will be like, what do you think about this matchup? I'm like, I don't play either of those characters. Or even if it's a matchup, even if it's one I do play, I'm like, I'm in plat at my peak. Like, I don't think what I think about the matchup really matters.
Yeah, anything I pull from would have to be from like watching like competitive players.
Yeah, like I'll do that. I'm like, historically, like this character is done.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. The best is how many people will be like, what do you think about this? I'm like, the character came out 20 minutes ago.
Anything related to Lorena on release was just guessing and hoping.
People were asking me that, like, the preview days. I'm like, the character isn't even out yet. I've only played Lorena Mirrors because no one else is playing any other character right now. In the mirror, it feels like a 50-50. Like,
keep chipping her out.
Yeah, take
that damage.
The Lorena mirror is really toxic now because of how her dash attack works. It's gross.
It's the one move I think Lorena's pretty weak overall, but very fun. Needs some buffs, whatever, that's fine. I do think her dash attack is too good.
Yeah, it's nuts. Even like without the spike hitbox, like just at high percent, it's an awesome move just to get something started once you're past Warhug.
I'm really glad that I try to get my like how this character works videos out the day they released, but I didn't have access early enough for Lorena. Then I was on vacation, so I'm honestly glad that like I probably would have underrated dash attack in that video if it was out already.
Yeah, it's hard to realize just how strong it is until you like play against it a lot and get cheesed. You're like, oh, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean for me it's not even on hit is like. At high percents is one thing. For me, it's the number of characters that just die at like 20%. If it's like, you were just slightly too far away from the stage now.
That's her saving grace in the Galvin matchup, I feel like.
Yeah.
That character can mash
it's crazy how many Lorenas I've played that I'm like, you like killed me at 20% twice. And we are down to last stock and it's even right now.
Yeah, it's still really close.
Again, very rough match.
Come on,
That's
Ryan.
definitely one thing that Terry will save you from is you can just tether after while she's still recovering from the dash attack. You just tether Terry, and now you're in the lead.
I think it comes down to
if you're out of hits done fast enough.
We talked about where
yeah, assuming you don't immediately die.
Yeah, I'm
which is
curious
possible
now.
depending on how low she gets you.
I'm curious now.
when he does go off stage. And then the
Yeah, I just keep like looking over at the timer. It's so weird to think I've been live for 15, not straight days. Like I'm not doing the 24/7 one.
Yeah, the sleeping stream type of stuff.
I'll save that. I would only do that if I was already a full-time creator at that point.
Yeah.
I would. That's because I would also be needing to make enough money doing this kind of thing on a normal basis to be like, yeah, I paid someone to get my groceries so that I could be live the entire time, or like to take my dog on a walk or like do whatever. Like I can't do all of this. I've already like left to take my dog out on streams, but like I don't have a way to like show that live and also not dox where I live.
Oh yeah.
For a little bit, Chad was like, you should take Hubs on a walk and just take us. I'm like, that'd be fun. And then I was like, I don't know how to do that without like stopping stream, going somewhere else, and then
yeah, switching the stream to the phone camera.
Which is like fine, but I'd have to have it on like a black screen for so long just to be like, now you just know where I am in a 10 block radius.
What was that supposed
Yeah, don't get the GeoGuessr guys on that.
Strike fear into his opponent's heart.
My man's got like
I'd have to
did
like, hire a
accidentally just-
comedian to moderate my stream to have a funny modcast at night.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Some people will do like their old videos or podcast episodes, whatever, podcast. Like, I don't have enough money to pay people to do that kind of thing.
Okay, the nair to get the drag
But
down. Just
I don't know.
whipping that
I
grab,
don't
but
see
honestly,
some people
having
do
a lot of
subathons
room.
like annually. I don't see myself doing that.
Francois got popped
This was a
side
special
by
occasion because I wanted to do one coming up to make money to make more videos. And then with everything happening in
Francois learned
Minneapolis,
their
I was like,
lesson.
oh, I
Go
literally
charging
can't go to
up,
my job
get
right
the
now.
strong attack real
So
quick. Get that percent.
we're doing this instead.
Pushes you low, could punish
He's top
on
8
it.
today? Yep, top
Down
8's after
strong,
this.
you get to SDI to the side of your
Top
teammate.
8's after this.
2 more sets after this one.
But,
Man, I forget that Cloud is
so
not
that's like
destroying
why
those
the
drills.
subathon's happening
but
now.
that will destroy those
But,
drills. Way to go, Kits. You're still in the fight.
Thank goodness Cloud doesn't
like,
destroy the drills.
I don't see myself doing like, yep, it's the annual sub. It'd be like, oh, it's a big deal thing. Or it'd be a like, hey, I'm trying to put on some really cool event that I cannot afford to run.
I'm very happy to say
And so we're going to do a
lot of
subathon
rappers, like, new
ahead of
going
it
up
so that I
to,
make enough
deep
money
brick drills at
to
first. Now that's
do
in
that.
place. So there's been a lot of
to lose money on running an
changes
event.
to what it does and does not break drill.
But I imagine,
Yeah, it's very much like a
assuming I'm
character
still
by
creating
character
content in 2 years, that it would be a like,
Does Jack
all
break
right,
drill
it's
then,
been,
or
it's not
I-
annual, it's going to be a bit, and
Okay,
then
cool. I
if I
figured
do it, I'll probably want to do it
something
bigger
had to
next
be.
time.
Typically her projectiles that don't.
Yeah, and you're not glued to rivals too. You're also like working in 2XKO and other stuff like that.
Good
So
catch
even
Yeah.
if,
forward air.
who knows where rivals is going to be in 2 years? I think it'll still be around. But it's always good
Oh,
to have a
it'll
lot of
still be
stuff.
around, but it matters
We're
like
very
size and
reminiscent of
everything.
the last game here
Yep.
where Francois got the spare stock. to
But,
be
I mean,
a
right
little
now,
bit
if I do
more
Rivals
creative,
2,
build up that percent
my-
safe and soundly. And it's
my
gonna be
viewership
very
is-
rough if kids can't find
Like, I
more
get,
control.
I'm at the point now where I get viewers no matter what I'm doing, which is cool.
Kids setting
Um,
more and more
but, like,
of those held down
I'll hit
levels,
like
but
90 viewers between
but
Twitch and YouTube.
only really got, I think
Although
there's
right now it's like
one on Francois,
40 or 50 between the two.
and it does set up the
It's like
perfect
45.
opportunity
Split
like
the
that
difference.
if Kits
Um,
isn't able
between
to
the two.
pressure with a follow-up.
Man,
But like
Francois
sometimes I'm up to like
always aware of
70
that
to
being
90. Yesterday I was at
disadvantage right now
100
with
between
getting
Twitch
off
and
safety.
YouTube for a
The
bit.
second they get off
And
safety, run it back.
if I'm doing like 2XKO or a different
They are
game,
back
it's
on
probably
safety
closer to like
fast.
40
Gets
between the two.
parry, but not really gonna get
But
a reward
considering
for that.
a year ago I wouldn't get 40 on any of my main stuff,
Big
that's
stage
great.
like this does make it difficult.
But you just
I think
have to grow.
people do like. There's like some just like a cozy
Or
vibe,
a
like a rank
reversal,
grinder
and
stream
because you got
without
hit, you got the info
the
as
fun
well,
stuff
nice
going
and
on.
easy to survive
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Ooh,
I like doing the
gets
fun stuff
himself
usually
back
people
at
will show
the
up for,
edge,
but people have
off with the position.
liked the rank grind. Although,
Good patience holding that grab there.
Oh,
to get
wait,
down
what?
organization. No need for it, but
crazy.
right option.
Very anticlimactic.
I feel like
How's the scene feeling about Galvin? I haven't really kept in touch. Is he considered strong or weak? He's considered pretty strong right now.
height for the up B, so
Yeah, like
one
the
more
super top
Hey,
tier
yo,
of
wait,
rivals are
I just
still
realized,
like in their
where's
own little
Francois?
dimension.
It's
but
still like
Galvin's
Crag and
extremely
Edalus and a
high.
few other, or not Edalus,
Got the
Crag
tag on the
and
back,
Olympia and a
boy,
few others.
dinosaur
But
in the
Yeah, and
back.
then like
so
Zetterclan
sick.
after that, and those are
Show
the
it.
top
He's
four.
got the pixel art
Consensus
as
right
well.
now.
That's nice.
yep,
That's
Francois
so
also is going to be a
nice.
dad.
Man of the people, let's go.
Oh, dad buff for the
What is
tournament.
that?
Yep. Well, he's not a dad
Please
yet.
come back to us.
He's going. He's
Oh, well.
his
We'll see it someday.
fiance
We'll
is
never
expecting.
know.
Congratulations.
I am impressed
Mhm.
with the quality of that pick 'em up emote that
Yeah,
they've got
no.
printed out there.
We're seeing a lot of
Um,
stuff like that. I know for a while, Wolfie
But
Strike
like,
was
I
having,
think this
her
patch
6-7
specifically, a
apps.
lot of people
I've
are just like,
heard
oh,
rumors
this
that
character seems
Wolfie
pretty
Scratch
good right now.
may be doing something at
And by
Genesis.
character, they mean Nair.
So anybody who is going to be there in person, or
Galvin also is like
eagle eye
one of the
watching from
best
home,
like
That's
edge
gonna
guards
be
in the
interesting.
game, which is
That's
how
gonna be
deep
interesting.
you
Yes.
can go, and then up B
It's
back and everything.
Again,
the
very much what I'm
UFO.
talking about.
Yep.
Plus some
It's
chaos out
very
there.
nice to
It's like
have
if I
our
didn't have to put
players
Terry down ahead of
have
time, and I
fun,
just had to be
you know,
confident,
do
I would
stuff
hit
like
it.
this as a community and
Alright,
stuff
how
to
you
look
feeling about
forward to.
Frosty
Even
and
if you're at
kilogram
home,
hours?
It's something to watch and keep an
I mean, I
Yeah,
like both
do
of them.
love that this community does all
I
sorts of
know
stuff.
Kilogram,
Just last week at Let's Make Moves,
but I'm not as
on the
big.
top eight
Not
run
sure.
in the maid
Ads,
outfit.
by the way. Not sure if you answered my question or not. Tempest, are you back now, or are the ads currently going now? Oh, now I'm getting ads.
That's for
The
everyone.
fun just keeps going. The new Subaru Solterra. Dog
I don't understand how I'm getting ads now, but I saw a thing earlier that was like, turn off ad block to support. I'm like, I don't get how
Yeah,
both
right.
of those are happening. You are back now. Okay. So, Galvin, people are feeling pretty good about. Not like top tier. That's still a lot of like Crag and Olympia is what people are thinking. But Galvin is really lucky right now in that like a lot of the other characters got nerfed and Galvin got like some good quality of life things, even if they're not big buffs. People are also just getting way better at like edge guarding and really pushing this pressure. So I think people are feeling pretty positively about Galvin. I don't know, do you agree with all that?
Yeah, I mean, Galvin is incredibly strong. He doesn't have like that top level representative yet, but that's really just like, you know, Forsburn.
I think we're getting
and
there. I
Forsburn's
think
Zetterburn
with like
Crag,
Phantom
whoever
and...
Puck Swing. Yeah, Phantom did great at big moves.
Yeah, I that put Phantom. I knew Phantom beforehand, but that really put Phantom on the map for a lot of people. I think with Phantom and Mystery Soul, we're getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Now,
think
a lot of
people
these
are...
characters, it is just about representation, like how everyone had Raster in a low tier, and I can finally make fun of them because now Raster's top 8ing every
I
event.
think that's why I'm excited to see.
I didn't think
because
I wasn't full on recency bias for Raster. I did think that Raster wasn't top tier. Like, I almost always think that Raster's top tier. Just
Yeah, he definitely fell out of the top tier after the latest slipstream.
I was just
rework
like,
that actually
Raster
made it
is like,
balanced.
I was like, Raster's probably like mid, maybe a little bit lower on this that end. But anybody that was like Raster's bottom tier, I was like, no, that can't be true. That can't.
I never
be right.
believed that Raster was like. I can see the Lorena being the worst character, but Lorena and Raster being in the same tier sounds really funny.
No, there's no way that they're in the same tier. I do think it might be.
What is this?
It might be Lorena right now is the worst.
Insane fit I have ever seen.
I love how he's not even carrying.
But there's also been points where I feel like I've been like, man, I think Forsburn's pretty weak right now, and that's as I'm watching Cake like win. So
Yeah, a lot of Forsburn's perception has to
Well,
do
it's not
with
going the way
Cake,
you wanted.
like
Yeah.
in both games all the time.
I mean, it's the patch notes. Is Lorena that bad? Yeah, unfortunately. They had to.
Her recovery is a little too punishing, so she dies at 0 more easily than maybe anyone else right now.
Yeah.
No
She's in a fun spot though where everyone is like, hey, Lorena might be bad, but she's so much fun and I can't stop playing her. Which I think is
trying to,
way
like,
better
main
than
Lorena.
everyone being like, Lorena's really good. This is my soulmate, and then like in 2 days she gets patched and everyone drops her. She's fun, exactly. Yeah, she's just really fun.
Oh my goodness.
There's been a notable increase of like literally the player base numbers have gone up, and not just for like 3 days she's been out. They've been like consistently up, and like I've seen multiple people who are friends from other platform fighters or like played rivals for a bit and fell off that are all back on because of Lorena.
She can be played in a lot of different ways too. Like she can be a grappler type or a zoner type. Has a lot of moves that beat the dreaded 4-hug option for people who are like getting back into it and just
9 of them.
deal with that not as much.
I think it's 9.
Go ahead and get more flowers, and you're not gonna win
Whatever.
that
I'm just
fight
thinking of all of her grabs.
Her like actual grab
Yeah.
counts as one maybe, and then 3 aerials,
3
2
aerials.
strugs, 2 specials,
Yeah.
and her get up special.
I think that's 9.
Yeah, 9 if you count actual grab.
I was, yeah. I'm trying to remember it because I wrote most of the script for how Lorena works like a month ago. And now I've been stuck in the streaming dungeon.
Now though, extending a bit of a lead and
I have like 4 different videos that I'm like, as soon as I'm free, I'm gonna make these.
at least gets damage for it, but Kilo
I think that even without a patch, Lorena is going to start getting results because her punish game is super underexplored right now. She has some diabolical setups.
It is
that-
now that she's been buffed. Before it was like the fact that you had to double the amount of damage on up air and like pretty significantly change that
Double
move.
is crazy.
Now that move's really good, but
Ooh, the turnaround there on the up B still gets parried.
kilogram hours is so good.
Yeah, the thing about up air, restoring your jump off stage, you can just carry people.
It's very funny.
The rock shards.
I also, I had a hard time hitting the grounded jump out of up air, so I discovered that if you hold shield and C up, you'll buffer a jump.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if it wasn't for me saying like I'm either gonna stream until the subathon ends or until I get to diamond, I definitely would be playing more Lorena on stream.
One stock apiece here, you know, cracks
I
out.
genuinely don't understand how people do subathons like this, and I really respect your dedication to doing this wisely.
Except for
I mean, I'm not doing a 24/7 rule. I think that makes a huge difference. I was able to go to sleep off stream and like start at noon most days,
Ooh,
and then just stroll stream for like 8 to 10 hours. If I was doing 24/7, it would be hard.
right. Frosty
It's
said
already
my
been
turn
hard
now.
considering I'm used to going live like 2 or 3 times a week and for like 3 or 4 hours.
Classic.
But it also, frankly, helps that I had the financial incentive of I do contract and freelance work, and then I work with kids in schools as a like part-time thing. And I could do the contract freelance things, but I live in Minneapolis. There was no working with kids in schools for the last month.
Not that big though.
Everything has been canceled because it is too dangerous.
So many scenarios like
Which is also why we've talked about ice and everything happening in Minneapolis a lot on these streams. I haven't as much today, but it's been important.
But you can ledge trap it.
That's also why I
Catch any of the
was...
Wombat charity event from Wednesday?
I did not, because I was just streaming myself. But I was telling people to go enter it beforehand.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was the same day as the Hungry Box Workshop tournament, which is unfortunate because if I had to choose between the two, like the charities,
Yeah.
charity's gonna do it.
Yeah, I went to the actual march in Minneapolis yesterday.
That's awesome.
Which is why that stream started it was one of the only days that wasn't at least 8 hours. The other day was because it was my final, like, day of this 4-month contract. Because today's the last day of the month.
Just shy on that fair. I would love to see it. Oh!
So I had to just wrap stuff up, but, ooh, wait.
Does not go to ledge like Kilo is trying to bait for.
Still 8 hours a day seems rough. I mean, I'm excited to not stream for a bit. One is I just want to make videos. I am always more proud of videos that I've uploaded than, like, a random stream. Now, something like Wisely War is a big event. That's different. But I will also usually turn those into a video, which I do need to do a scripted version of that. But, like, this has been really fun and been really cool. I'm definitely going to remember it. But it's also... I like having the, like, scripted, edited video that I can, like, point someone to and be like, look at this thing that I made.
Yeah, especially if you're, like, hyping up, like, a potential second edition, having, like, scripted, edited, fancy content to really get people into it.
But, I mean, that was part of the subathon, is I was literally like, hey, I don't get to do as many of these as I wish I could, because I usually lose money making videos, and I make money streaming. But I grow faster through doing videos.
That being said,
if I was a larger creator, then I would just make money doing both. But
there's some advantage.
so I was like, honestly, part of the subathon is like, at least for the first several hundred subs, it was like every 25 subs is a video I guarantee I will make next year. So I think I'm at the point if I've promised I will make 2 videos a month, like that are fully scripted, edited, not the not like just a stream highlight, unless it is I did a big collab in an event and then we chopped it up.
I recorded content like a month ago that I still haven't gotten to editing.
Yeah.
It was a game show and I feel bad for the contestants. Like, when's it gonna come out? It's like, I guess never.
I've done that with interviews with people where I feel awful. I did interviews with people for Plat Fight last year.
Oh yeah.
And I've passed off that footage to them. I don't know if it's getting uploaded ever or like edited ever. But like once my contract with them was done, it was like, all right, there's still like 5 people that had great interviews that I'm like, I don't know if when these are gonna go up or see the light of day. I hope they do. But that's also different than like when I film something for myself and then don't do it. I think you were actually in this.
You basically got that, like,
Macau. Unless I've read Mukau. I can't read your name. There's a lot of different capitalizations. Thank you for the sub and thank you for the follow. If you want the subathon to keep going, that is how you make it happen. I know a lot of people wait for the big gift bombs of subs, but if you look at the actual values, it's been about 50% is like large person giving a big number, and then it's been a lot of small, like 1 person gifting 5 subs, or even just like 1 person gifting 1. It's very rarely anybody getting their own sub now, though, because there's we've gotten too many gift subs. If you got the Prime, though, Prime's also the good. I bet I have a solid day of the subathon that's just been from Primes at this point.
Okay, we're fine.
But I've had a lot of people that are like, I would Prime, but I checked and I already have a gift sub at some point, apparently. I'm like, well, if you can pay it forward, great. If not, no worries.
Good problem to have, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. People are being too supportive that now people who also want to support me are like, I can't. They're like, I can't spend money on this, but I was going to use my Prime, but apparently someone gifted me one, so I can't do that either. Like, all right, that's fine. If you were going to sub and you just saw you have a gift sub instead, though, I do think passing it on is a cool way to help.
That pair, though. that's a different story.
Kilo's Bears
But
hit
I mean,
different.
I'm also down
Goes
to have.
exactly out of space.
There's things that I want to do.
Doesn't go
We
for it
will.
too
We were
often,
gonna
so
have
it's not
Barley on
super
stream
refreshing to your
tomorrow.
mind for a mental
to help
sack,
with
but he
the,
does find the opportunities for it,
there
and
was
they're
chat had a
almost
goal that
always kills when he
I
gets
have to
them.
make a Persona now.
I like that.
So there was a
Yes.
sub goal
Oh,
for that.
sure.
Next time around, Kilo
And if we
wants
get to
something
800,
good,
which is
you're jumping instant upstrong.
56
This is
subs
game one
away,
again. We're doing it in blows,
I
blows.
have to
Everyone's
also
taking
make that
turns.
Persona
And the
into a
early
PNG
percent,
tuber
there's
for a
so
week.
much leaning on like the floor hugs and the
But
defensive
Barley
offense.
was one of the
It's
Wisely
very
Wars
hard
players,
to
is a
get big
very
follow-ups
large
against
cooking streamer
such
who also
heavy
is
characters.
a
You
furry.
don't wanna overcommit and
and does
get
stuff with,
punished,
like, both
bite
of
the
those
bullet back,
communities.
especially 'cause
So
both these characters,
he's gonna
once
hop
they
on,
get
but I
a
was like,
really
hey,
good
if the
combo,
subathon
they
doesn't
can
continue
really
tomorrow,
get that
we can schedule it for a different time.
Yeah, we're in that
That's
range
I
where
don't want to
the
immediately
right
go
range
live
is
again
like
just
feeling
because of a
you're gonna-
collab.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
I
actually
think
less
Miller was
crossover
gone.
between
I don't
Rivals and the
think
furry
he can kill her
community
again.
than you would
'Cause I
think.
think he used it the first time he got
There's
knocked
still
out
a
there.
lot.
Fair.
Maybe he
Yeah.
just- I thought he
Yeah.
hit the ground at some
You-
point.
Kilogram
I-
hours is yellow.
You think it'd be
Yeah, he
everywhere.
got close,
I
but
mean,
he
I think there's a
failed the
lot of
second time,
furry
and Miller
players,
was
but
gone.
not like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not that the
Oof.
average
I mean,
Tough.
you know,
the average
but
person in the
wow,
furry
Frosty,
community
I
doesn't
love
know
seeing the Galvin
Rivals.
earlier, and
But the average
Crowd
Rivals
was great
players
showcasing,
know
but you're
furries.
fighting kilogram hours,
That's true.
and sometimes you got to take a loss.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to take a loss. Man, great set though.
Kilogram's spacing was so good. Knowing when you have
Ooh,
the
I
range
have to
to
look at the
get those
bracket.
meatballs
Actually,
or even just
please keep
making
entertaining my
quick
chat
reads
for like
on
1 sec. I'm
your
literally just gonna
positioning
like
of-
put
you're not
food
gonna
into the
push here,
microwave
press
or
the
something.
button. Be a little bit disrespectful.
1 sec.
Because if you're not a little bit disrespectful some of the time, then they're not going to respect you. They're
Anyone
just
see
gonna
any good
keep
movies
going in.
lately?
No, and you can't let someone, especially playing like heavies like Galvin or Crag, disrespect you like that. Because once you do tell them, you've now invited that concept of, I am mortal. Don't be afraid of me. And
I should ask to get Rivals on board. Watch some movement drills. Instead, we get to watch the advertisements.
Copy your lineup, and I'm in.
So you just out here copying the answer.
Always have. You know, copy the crossover, the sleeve.
As far as Frosty goes, the next set will be Hero Awesome versus DOSBox Falco. Hero Awesome is here in Beastly's seed.
I borrowed your toothbrush. Is that okay?
Download today.
Not sure. Yeah, beat Prosy to make it out of schools.
Last like week or two.
yeah, I've
for
only
the first
seen
time
like
as well.
X and Y as options, not square and triangle.
It's great to see the devs continuing
It's like
to
we are
add
getting set.
support for this kind of stuff because I can't tell you how many Steam games I've played where I used a PlayStation controller and it thought it was an
Yeah.
Xbox.
Wake
Or
Up Dead
Nintendo
Man, the new
Switch
Knives Out
one,
movie.
that's my
Yeah.
phone
You
always.
spend the entire playthrough.
I gotta
trying to
catch up on my
remember,
colleges.
okay, it says X, but what is that really?
I know some games, especially these AAA ones. I just bought
The
some.
asking about movies as a
Where,
go-to is
uh,
awesome
you
because I
could
don't watch a
change
lot of
what that
movies, so
layout
everything
scheme
people
map
recommend, even if it's
looks like.
mainstream,
You're
is
going
like
up to a
something I
door,
could
it
actually
says
just
X.
watch for the first
And now,
time.
mind you, I am using a different type of controller, but my childhood brain goes, I played a PlayStation controller long enough. I know X is the button down here,
Yep.
and it's really cool. But it's nice because we were talking about this last night, where some people were talking about getting into Rivals 2, and they were like, "Well, I use weird controllers," and I'm like, "I promise you, Rivals takes them all. There's nothing you can't use. It's
All right, I'm back.
something that's really good to know. It's accessible. That
I'm
you don't have
actually
to.
not
I'm a game
grabbing
player,
food.
so it's a shame when I want to learn a fighting game, and I know I have to get.
I'm
Welcome
my
back.
fights-
getting an apple,
We need to get
and then
Rivals players
I remember that my
Smash players do, where they
the
just
contract
find
job I was working
the
gave me a
worst
like
possible
$50 Uber Eats card or DoorDash or something. So I'm gonna do that
Like
instead.
the Wii fishing
I'm just gonna have an
wheel.
apple to hold me over.
I could play
Tempest,
Zelda,
thank
man.
you. Thank you for the
Coiled
5
over Melee
gifted.
player?
Yeah.
Yeah, building the
Hugsy
playable
and
Wii,
one Outcast
like
both
the
got one. Hell
console
yeah.
Wii That he put
Back
buttons
above an
on,
hour.
the Guitar Hero controllers.
Back above an hour.
Is this a little?
I think people are
little
also
bit of
very
further
used to
violence?
big streamer
Oh
subathons,
my goodness!
where like
about
each sub
that.
is like 15
You know,
seconds.
you and I both have
Yeah,
our
right.
So a
love
lot of people are
And
like,
they
well, I
still
can't make a
have
difference because there's only like 40
And,
people
you
here. And I'm like, nah, for me it's 5 minutes.
I-
5
I'm
gifted
hoping
subs are like
Xbox
25 bucks. Is like, all right, I'm live for another hour-ish.
Yeah, we're pretty close. We're definitely gonna make it to the next Maple set, unless there's a big delay before they actually start top 8.
Yeah,
that'll
yeah.
be good. just
If there
to
is a big
observe.
delay, I kind of want to play some actually. So,
Sure.
why the person on the left looks very familiar? Who is this?
What happens? Game
We got
number
Hero Awesome
1.
and
We're going to a
DOSBox
big
Falco.
stage to
DOSBox.
start it out.
Okay. I don't know either of these two. I've heard the name DOSBox Falco. I think
Yeah,
just from,
I know DOSBox just from entering a lot of online stuff.
yeah, I think I also know them from like
the
the Smash community.
Man,
Oh,
Even
good
if,
shot.
Yeah, I was telling chat during the
little
break
bonus
that
fire
Hero
on it. Look,
Awesome
you're gonna
beat
jump, nope, come
Prosy
back
to make
down.
it out of
He's been
pools
keeping
until the
Okay.
side.
Forsberg on fire the entire game already.
Back to say I can't believe we
Solid 30
predicted
seconds in,
Pterodactyl
and
Raster. We
Forsberg's
did
been
kind of
nothing
predict
but
that,
on
didn't we?
fire.
Bro is not poisoned. He's just ill.
I hate Ices, but I love Wisely. I've heard that a
We need to
lot.
get some burn real quick.
Help us
That's
get out.
that's the Icy's way.
Good luck.
Crimson, thank you.
Oh,
One of my
Get you a
favorite
tetanus
screenshots
shot. We're gonna get you, I don't know, like a
is-
lupus shot, whatever we got.
this has to be like 5 years old now, but it was somebody that I beat at a local.
Bad food at a drive-in. That's why he's
And
mad
they
right
were
now.
like, it was not sent to me. It was
Gets
sent
the
to like
grab
their
out of
friend
the
group chat
fireball. Good
that also had
punish
some
here.
like
Able to
local
bring this
players
guy
in it.
to
It was
two
just like,
shots apiece.
how is
We're playing
Wisely
Smash
such a
4
nice
now.
person
We
but
got
also
2
plays
seconds until the
Ices?
screen.
Or
Oh,
something,
man.
something to that effect. I was like, oh.
I think the last time we played in a tournament was actually you and Icy's. It was the Project Plus
Must have
Smash
been
Camp
this
bracket,
input, right?
We'll call it snap.
where
Yep.
all of my friends betrayed me.
For the people.
Because they wanted to leave.
Ooh.
If
Yeah,
I
they
beat
wanted
you,
to leave
If
'cause
I beat you, if I
the-
beat you, they got to leave earlier. So your friends all cheered for me instead.
Yep, because I accidentally made top 16, which was the next day. So we couldn't just leave in the morning. We had to, I wanted to play my set,
Yep.
which was against you.
Oh, and the sweet
And then I
spot
won.
there.
Yeah, every time I killed your
Oh,
backup
honestly,
climber, you changed to a
Dogs are
completely
playing a
different player, and my
solid setup
download got
right
messed
now.
up.
I'm really good at doing that with Ices. I
Yep.
have two fully different game plans, and it's not like on purpose. It's just like I've a lot
Yeah,
of
exactly.
matchups or people like I've labbed like if I have both, I can play this way, and if I only have Popo, I need to play this way, and it really messes with a lot of people.
So finally, some
My
smoke on the
Sopo's
screen.
really good actually.
There's that up air.
I bet that you can get a miniature version of that going with, based on like how risky you can play with Terry up as Maple.
I bet. Yeah, that's more of like a duo thing than like the safety.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If there was a duo character in Rivals, I'd at least give him a shot.
I think
My duo character is Lorena and Cher.
Yep, Lorena and Cher is a good one. And honestly, I think I get a little bit out of that with Lily, like Lily's setups on plats and different things.
Yeah.
I wish, I'm glad that it's not that way because it would be toxic. If Forsburn used more clone as a like core part of the game plan, I would probably play Forsburn.
There was a Rivals 1 player whose playstyle was like entirely like clone based, named Alexis.
I didn't know that.
Not empowered on that. It is not going to kill. Maybe a shine
Oh wait, we got to 750. All right. Since we're doing the watch party, I'm not going to do that right away. I will either save that for the next stream, or if there's like a big break in one of these, I'll do that. At 750, the sub goal is I have to make a tier list of all the plat fighters I've played.
Ooh, yeah.
A little bit off on the
I
spacing.
surprisingly don't have all that many. Well, now that I said I'm thinking of the ball, because I played Icons and Rush Rev, all the Nasbys and Slap Cities. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm not gonna do ones that I've played with maybe 10 minutes of HDR. I'm not gonna include HDR. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll give my like initial impressions. But like a game that I haven't played at all, I'm not gonna include.
I do love a good old-fashioned
Which
simple
plant is Terry
rivalry.
again? Terry is the tether one.
I'd love to
T
see
for
me and
tether.
my brother.
T for Terry.
Let's go.
The one
You
on
put him on
edge.
the ledge, and he helps you, saves your life.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey.
Poppy's the one that pops.
Wait, huh? What was that?
I just realized I've been sitting here. I've not actually done the DoorDash thing.
Someone's taking
Ads.
a nap.
I'm sorry, Tempest. I should. If I'm doing a watch party for a tournament, I probably should control my ads. Because I just do the automated thing. But it feels bad if we
we go.
don't watch the
Alright,
ads for the
let's get
tournament.
into it.
And
Golden
then as
Tempest
soon as the
being
bracket
here.
comes up, now it's my ads.
Essentially still Jewel Veil. Let's go.
We're in the ad dimension now.
Yep.
I do like
I'm
this
live
game as
again.
a counter pick for fours in the matchup.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
there is
let
so
me
much ability to get Zetter deep off stage.
Check my.
Great recovery.
That's how you do it,
Surprised that
Forsberg.
Rolo
The
didn't go.
side B to the smoke to another side B comes
Vogel
back
team
safe
sent
and
you a gift
sound.
card. Get your gift card. I'm getting my gift card.
Okay, another side B. This time going a little bit higher, but the
Oh,
reverse hit.
Trevor.
fair.
I'm
Love
gonna
a
get
good
Thai food.
old-fashioned hitbox.
Nurse is out there somewhere seething right now. Oh, missing the up strong. I wouldn't have killed, but it could have.
Okay, how
It's
do
a very
I-
classic
More
Zetterburn
room,
set
take
where the
control
other
Zetter's
player is
game.
just trying to stay alive and
This
get
is
the
your
hits in where they
punish game.
can.
Don't let it go.
Yep.
And the
It's a-
Zetter player's
Hold
pressing
it
every
on,
button.
hero.
For me, it is. I just need
Oh,
to get
down
you
air.
into
Trying to
disadvantage or
change,
off
but
stage.
the air dodge, I think a little bit of an accident there. Move the joystick up too preemptively.
And now that I have a better sense of
Ooh,
when I
good
can go out,
weight
well,
on
not
that,
better, but
delaying
just the
option.
Terry stuff.
Now able to get the reversal.
I'll actually feel a little
The
bit more
ability to
confident.
go out.
Man, so much control.
Because the problem is, I like would watch. I'll
just
watch
barely
top
whiffing that
Maples,
strong.
and I'll be like, they get so many edge guards, and then I try to play. I'm like, I die every time I go for this, or I'm scared I'm gonna die when I go for it.
But finally, the
Rare
first
footage
shot
of
does
up
fall.
strong
Rare
working.
and elusive. Forsberg Upstrong, yeah.
Pulling your
Right.
opponent.
Okay,
back.
Upstrong
just
too.
having the
Come
ability
back on stage.
to go out safely
Obviously,
with
Yeah.
that, you know, because if
Hey,
you can go
okay,
out and die
you took
every
my
time,
stock,
that's
I was
whatever. But
130,
it
you're
does,
at 100.
Yeah.
doesn't feel good going through that.
Mom
You
said
know?
it's my turn on the PlayStation.
And off to a good start on this second stock. Unfortunately for his brother. I
Okay,
think
why
he
I'm
just,
not seeing it
plugged
in
the
this app.
controller into
Where do I
P2
go
and didn't
to
tell him.
enter
Nothing's
a?
happening right now.
Me playing Tony
This I
Tony
cannot
Hawk
coach you
Underground.
on.
No. Where do I go to? And I'm just trying to figure out where to enter the gift card that
A little bit of
my work
patience.
sent
Both
me.
players
Yeah.
kind of returning to, you know, their own little spaces.
Regress
Where
to
in the app is this?
Oh.
I feel like so many of those situations, though, when they do regress to that neutral, have been in DOSBox Falco's wheelhouse. I mean, we saw it right from the first.
If you
first
tried
match-
Gyno?
Excuse me, the first stock. of
No,
the
I've not.
first
Is that a food or a restaurant?
the way he's able to just control the pace
'Cause I've
and
not heard of it.
tempo of the game when not much else is happening.
I was thinking
It
about
seems
ordering
that
from
a lot
Amazing
of it's
Thailand.
Just micro movement, the spacing
Oh, that's
here, and
amazing.
the shine.
It
through
has
the
amazing in the
a little
name.
bit of wave dash
And it
on the
actually is
ground
very
that are
good. but-
Clearly not going as far as the wave dash could, but a more grounded version of it.
Restaurant?
I think worth noticing, DOSBox has got some seriously good spacing. The shine to F strong.
Ugh.
That's it.
All right, our top 8 is set.
And a two
Clean.
stock.
Hmm.
One problem about
I feel like I'm going.
going
Okay,
all stage,
why is the
all
settings
the
in a?
advantages
Okay,
for
that's fine. I
is
found it.
he cannot get away.
Settings is in a very strange spot.
Sunglasses.
You think that with how often we all use our phones
Oh, yeah, yeah,
nowadays,
chilling. Is
the
this
apps
the
would be
arcade one?
cleaner looking.
I think they did
It's
restock.
clean
to
looking. It's
understand.
just instead of it being like the top
I
right
got my
corner or like a
Arcade
top
Plus
bar,
code
there was a
for the
like
game
a
back
bar
up.
in the middle
Dan,
of
Funesi, Trevor
scrolling
Youngblad,
God.
that had like
George
settings, address, like this kind of thing. I was like, wait, why is it there?
Email. We love them. I mean, you use the it's real. I use
Oh,
the
I'm
it's
a big
real.
fan of It's Real, yeah.
It's real.
I think it's
We need it.
Laotian.
We need
Ooh,
it. I'd also love.
I'm
the,
gonna save that
so
not for
we
ordering
have
right
early
now,
access to the Lorena
but I
vote.
think that's a
They had
place where I will.
placeholder
I'll keep that in
sticker
mind for just
to
going
cover
to
up some
myself.
Images like Underground Arena, and it was Dan's face. We definitely need that
I
one
have
back.
seen the threads begging for a Dan's face emote.
I will.
I
I
think
will
it'd be
keep that
so
one in
jarring
mind.
to the
If I'm
people
doing
who don't know
DoorDash
much
and
about
it's
the
like I
community, just
potentially
go,
eating on
"Who's
stream,
that
I want to
guy?"
order food that I know I like,
That's what makes it so
but
good.
I
Like, for the
do
knowers,
like
it's really
trying
fun,
out new
and
places
for
a
the
lot. So
non-knowers, it's just
Could use it to start
a
out your foodie arc.
source of
I
Just
already
use it.
have a way to do that.
which is what this
Oh, you mean
does.
like foodie content? I don't want to do
Uh,
that.
we're pulling
I
up
don't wanna
just
do
my
that.
picture of Dan
I have a
Finesi,
friend who is a
Mr.
big
Emo.
foodie,
Yeah,
and so
listen,
every once
this
in a while
is
he'll
a
message me. He's
photo
like,
from
"Hey, we
Rainbow
gotta try
Friends
this restaurant." I'm
and
like, "All right,
we'll,
cool."
promote
Like,
it.
I'll go.
Main.
And
This
that's
is
how
the
that's how
camera.
I
Imagine
learn
if
about good
that
restaurants is
beautiful face
through
right there
Frame.
was an
Imagine
emote in
this.
the game.
If you look, I'll make you a deal, Mr. Finesi. If you want the Dan face, you can have this photo.
Near the
free.
Walker?
I will give
Got
you
it, got it.
unwatermarked.
I'm
I-
gonna
it's
need to
all
remember
yours,
that.
please.
I know.
But we need this emote in chat. Man, imagine you get beat.
One of kilogram
um,
hours and
your first game
DOSBox
on
guaranteed
ranked, and
fifth
someone
since
just
they'll be playing
drops
each other.
that face in chat.
Yeah, you just gotta hold that.
Since what?
Like, that's brutal.
All right.
The loser of DOSBox
Alright,
and
and
with that, now that we've said
the winner of
important
DOSBox
things,
and kilogram
that
hours
is
gets
going
fifth
to
at
be
least.
it for
Oh,
us.
because they're
We
fighting
will
each
move
other,
on
sure.
to
Yep,
top
it's a big round
eight,
for whoever
which
it
is
is.
Mhm.
super exciting. It's been great to see.
I hope it's
the
kilogram
progress
hours,
of
but that's
how
just
we've been
because I
getting
know
there
kilogram
all
hours.
weekend.
So
Raven, it's been amazing.
kilogram
The winner of
hours
the
will
cheesy
pop.
Landon
To
set.
work with you.
That's going to be the decider.
That's gonna be
Absolute
sick.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
I
kilogram hours
don't know
will
if you're
pop
gonna
in the
stick
chat
around, but
fairly
you'll see
often.
me in that crowd cheering
Oh,
on
right
the
on.
top eight.
Follows me on
We've
the.
got some
I know,
amazing
like
players
watches a
in
lot of
the
my
lineup,
videos.
So
uh,
please stick
at
around for
Combo
honestly,
Breaker.
some amazing casters.
Kilogram
and some
hours
amazing
because he's
gameplay.
Chicago. He plays. I'm gonna start naming some characters, and you're gonna immediately understand who this person is. So, Kilogram Hours plays. We've seen Locks in
Yeah,
Rivals
today.
2. They play. Let me double check. In alt. Because I'm blanking on Kilogram Hours. Am I spelling it right? Do they not have... Is kilogram with one L? Yes, it is. Okay. They play Locks in Rivals 2. They are the best D2D in North America
Uh-huh.
in alt. and they are a very, very good Gold Lewis in Strive.
I'm starting to see the pattern.
Exactly. I'm like, I get it. I know, I understand the kind of person you are. Yeah, in my head I was like, it's either DDD or Incineroar, and I couldn't remember. Yeah, DDD. If the person is big and has a big weapon, Kilogram Hours will play them. But at Combo Breaker, Kilogram Hours was cheering for me while I was playing my pools, and I felt really bad because they didn't know that the person that I was playing against at the time is literally someone I play in my locals.
Oh, man.
And so I have someone behind me yelling, like, that's my content creator, and things like that, as I am, like, fighting to try to beat someone that I play at my local weekly to see which of us makes it out of pools. What happened to your neck? I just, I cut my neck while shaving. Ironically, not trying to shave here. That's, you know, when you accidentally hit yourself because I was moving my hand to go to a different spot. So I was shaving the back of my head, and I just, like, somehow hit myself with my razor. I'm sure it's done bleeding now, but I haven't cut myself shaving in a long time, and then I cut myself twice today.
I've managed to avoid this by having some sort of genetic. One day it will come for me, though.
Yeah. You've never cut yourself shaving your facial hair? Your beard?
I mainly use electric razors because my facial hair doesn't grow all that fast, so I just kind of trim it down.
Got it.
I've definitely like roughed up now and then, but never like full on Band-Aid on my.
Got it. Just saw the bandage. Yeah. Luckily, my beard is big enough that you only see the bandage if I'm like looking over at the screen. If I'm like looking there, it's you don't even see. DoorDash is currently unavailable for the store. What? Why?
Might be snow related. I'm not sure how bad you guys ended up getting.
It's
it over
cold, but there's no snow today.
Oh.
Everything was closed on Friday, but they should be open today. They may have. Oh, you can do pickup, but not delivery. I didn't know that was a thing. No, I need to do delivery. That's the point of doing DoorDash right now. All right, what else can I get? Because that is kind of what I wanted. A lot of the places I'm thinking of are no longer open, unfortunately. There's a bunch of places that closed in the last, like, 2 years. Rivals of 8, their top 8 up next. Actually, since we're waiting for the top 8, I'm assuming they're going to take a little bit to switch commentators and do a few other things.
Yeah, I don't know how long it'd take them. Might be in the middle of the block already if it's supposed to run from 6 to 9 that time zone, but we got that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to wait too long. I'm just wondering if I should play like a game with you watching. Since
sure.
We were doing the coaching earlier. Or I'm going to start playing a rank set, and then it's going to immediately start top 8. One of the two.
We could just jam a few more games between us again to avoid that and just both quit as soon as they actually start this thing.
Give me 1 sec. I still need to actually order food. So.
Absolutely. The food will arrive right as Maple wins the set in the top 8.
Great. 2XKO might be running. Oh, 2XKO also is going right now. But do you play 2XKO at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I play League of Legends. I know who the characters are.
That's really funny because I have the opposite. I don't know who any of these characters are.
Yeah, see, we can cover each other.
Every time someone's like, oh, I stream the game, and immediately people in chat are like, yo, I can't wait for this character eventually. I'm like, I do not know what we are talking about right now.
Yeah, I could name a character right now that you've never heard of.
Yes.
That's my main in League of Legends.
Yep.
Actually, no, I want Malphite because he's made out of rocks. Give me Crag too.
Okay, I don't know who that is. That's fine.
Yep.
All I keep hearing is people are like, there's too many humanoids. We need some, like, weirdos. I was like, okay. I don't know how many weirdos there are, but I'm guessing a lot. What does the acclaimed button do? Oh, it's just like top picks. That makes sense. That makes way more sense than whatever I was thinking. Brasa is good. Yep. They do have some good options here. MSB, someone's asking you who you main in League.
Ooh, it's Pantheon mainly. I'm a top lane player.
Oh, and top 8 starting immediately. Okay. Storm and TK. Okay. I suppose this is one of those.
That is a cool duo for this top 8.
Yep. I know TK has been playing the game more now, but wasn't playing it for a bit. Just wasn't enjoying it a ton. But like, sometimes...
I played TK in. You first.
No,
sorry.
Keep going.
All right, I played TK in Rivals 1 in 2015 when the game first came out in early access and everyone was trying it. I would subscribe to random Smash personality streams and play sub games with them when I was just starting out.
Yep. What was I saying? But he's been enjoying it a lot more lately. I think because he thinks Lorena is super fun, which is fair.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, this is just one of those things at some of these big FGC events. If there's not enough diehard or like really specialized commentators, they just kind of have to be like, well, you do know this game. So like, that's the reason why at Combo Breaker, I've commentated Brawlhalla and Nasby and Multiverses now. Because they're like, you're the only commentator for a platform fighter who had more than one platform fighter on your resume. Everyone else just had melee or just had ult. It's like, okay, all right, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've got multiple plat fighters, Rivals 1 and 2.
Ooh. I mean, this was before 2 existed. Did the stream freeze? There was like a moving graphic, and the moving graphic is just like not moving.
Yeah. The stationary graphic.
But it was
I'm getting that on my end as well.
I'm going to refresh.
I think that's just what it looks like.
It moved for like a second. Are they talking?
It's tired.
I guess I could.
Yep, they're talking.
Okay, whatever.
Goes super well, like just mixing up that defense and aggression.
I swear it was moving for a sec.
I don't know how he did it, but he made a game to where like you only like your character. Like, but you're gonna keep playing, but like you'll have a complaint about every other character in this game.
Not sure if they're gonna start winners or losers for this one. Since the losers all just, I cannot call them the losers. Since the people on that side of bracket already just played a bunch, maybe.
Yeah, it's also a fighting game thing. Fighting games often do their top 8 in different order.
In my defense, though, I
here we are.
like 2 characters in the game because my secondary is Crag.
We get Maple on the stream.
I like watching me some Crag, but a lot of them fell early before.
I do know that Sturm plays this game a lot. So, Sturm is Chicago local, and then is also in the group chat that I have with a couple other commentators.
The sets have tilted more towards Raven King lately.
And is frequently asking people for games.
Well, I have to see. I mean, I think this is definitely one of the matches that
Best Maple skin.
That, like,
it's.
They can definitely,
I wish I liked this one more. It's good.
It's one of those ones where I can understand both.
My problem is that I like the pirate one a lot. And I feel like Maple has a bunch of decent skins, but I'm at the point of like, I need another skin that I really like. I need to switch things up soon. I like the mummy one, but you can only use that in Halloween.
It almost sets up like perfectly for going for a grab right at every time.
Now Raven King in a really good position here.
I was not sure what was going to happen if you wrapped at the same time that.
Yeah, that could have been a hit.
I was like, I don't know where you go. Do you jump up to the very top? Oh wait, because of this FPZ, you can point out good Maple things.
Yeah, I'm taking a look.
I mean, it's just
kind of running
it. It's just solid Maple stuff, but like things that you're like, oh, you specifically need to do this because you weren't.
I think the down tilt first mentality that you're seeing from FPZ is a big one.
I've been trying to add that in the last couple of days. That is a new thing though, so I'm not amazing at it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was a good position.
I already knew that I was like, okay, here, support unrivaled tournaments by disabling ad block. But I got ads earlier, so I don't know what's happening.
try to confirm that, and then maybe get a neutral air. Now he's going to try to get another up air there. But
Like, what ad is it blocking that it wasn't blocking before?
Are you dead? Yeah, buddy.
Ooh.
That was clean. You
Raven
get so
King's
much
so
off
good
that
at
back
those.
throw, yeah.
Yeah, and then he mixed up into that down tilt,
Yeah, so
right?
this
The
teaches the
sliding
important
down
Maple
tilt.
lesson that sometimes your opponent is going to play Raster
So
and be
clean from
crazy.
Raven King. 2 stocks to 1, looking nice at the start of this one.
Oh, a ton of these are pickup only right now.
Dash attack right there. Maple staple.
Yeah, it covers so much space. It's pretty punishable.
I
on
bet that's a
shield,
thing because of
but Raven King's not
Minneapolis
really gonna
currently.
spend too much time
I
on
bet
gas
they're
before
just
he
like, hey, we
wants
don't
to-
want people
wants to
driving
be
around
the one
if
being
they're
aggressive. Speaking of
not the
aggression,
person. That makes sense.
Man, you said this.
All right,
this is
I do
mostly
have to put in my
Raven
own
King
food then.
Yeah.
Because I keep finding things that I want, then seeing that it's pickup only right now.
And that was like 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes and a
Yeah,
half.
what I'm liking from FPZ
Rivals
is
Raven 2, they
definitely
both wanna go
playing in a
in
way
and
to
press
not
those
get
buttons.
4-hug
Raven
punished.
King's
All the
gonna
F
come out
tilts are
with
very
two
well
stocks.
spaced to not like get down tilted
Normally,
after by
like, if
Raster.
I am
Yeah.
playing against Raster, I try to take the biggest stages away.
Is Raster's cooking?
And just going for stuff like dash
You know,
attack,
there's a lot of
which
big stages, so you're
is a
probably
lot
gonna
harder
get
to
one, but,
like
I'm
stick and punish
partial
than
to
just
not
up
go
close
to
up
the
tilt or
stage,
anything like
actually. I
that.
want to go to this or
Yeah, I knew that I needed. I already
this-
dash attack less than a lot of
and
the
then,
maples that are in my
you know,
air,
a lot of
like my
ones, to take
tier,
five cap on the air model,
but
so better to take away.
I
So a little surprised you would go
then
there, but,
I watched a
I
Plup
just
game
think
and was just
Maple
taking
is
notes on
pretty
stream,
cool.
and I was like,
Let's
oh,
do that.
there's so many spots, even
Maple just
in
likes that really big
not in
base
neutral, like in
platform,
punish,
right?
where I'd
And
be
then
like, oh, I would have
those
dash attacked
really
there to try to
tall
pick something up,
platforms in the center
and
are
he's just
also
like, no,
a great way
Maple's
to
fast
advance
enough. You can
and
just
get,
run
like,
through
upstep
and
spot. Oh, the double
Double
dip.
dunk.
you can just run through and get like wave dash forward up tilt or
you're
wave dash
getting-
forward
you're
down
getting
tilt.
pushed deep into the ocean right there for
Yeah,
sure.
so
That
the
was
stock was taken
good,
there due to
for-
having
for
got a
FPZ.
really cheeky
Get
seed
that
in
early
during
stop.
like a mid-percent
Now get
scramble,
bumped
and then
down,
found the down strong and then
by
up tilt
Raven
double fair, I think was what did it.
Yep.
Raven King controlling this stage, gonna go
So
deep
none of that would have been
down
possible
strong
without having that
spike.
mark to get the wrap on the
Not
down
finding
strong.
the mark.
Yeah.
Look at this. You got that big
Like
base
right there,
platform
like
with
getting the
great
seed in
control out
after
those
your
little
combos over
projectiles.
is like the last word.
Take your
Like
time
if you can throw a bunch of seeds in neutral and get it eventually, but that still means you're playing from the corner.
Yep.
The best time to
Well,
seed is after a combo.
What you were saying was really smart about like now that grabs remove mark, it's much more important just to cash out at it than like try to save that for
okay.
later. And I hadn't thought about it that way.
Slipstream enabling that forward strong to KO off of the right.
Yeah, like
side.
here going for the
FPZ, though,
going
gonna
for
continue this tech chase,
not
gonna
cashing
might
in
get
on that
some,
actually. I
but
thought
no.
that would be an
Goes for
example.
a different read.
Instead, let's see what does happen with this mark.
I'd say it wasn't at
Yeah,
a
cashing on
it
that
wasn't at a
scenario.
guaranteed percent.
Yeah.
Specials, trading with the down strong, but
I'm also
either way.
starting to go for it more when it's not guaranteed to see if I can catch the person off guard. But that feels
Yeah,
so
just
much
grabbing
riskier,
arrows.
obviously.
Or Ledgehog right there to go ahead and take away before the tornado is able to grab. Nice.
Yeah, so the combo there is
Now
basically
Raven's
at
got a
zero. It was
lot of
well
ground
spaced in
game.
air and then through the
You're
seed.
you're too far away, so I'm just gonna throw
Slowly
seed.
forward
Yeah.
with these forward tilts. Try to reset on the platform, maybe? No, okay. FPZ able to get back to terra firma.
This game started
Yeah,
to
and
take
FPZ doesn't.
a little bit.
Raven King doesn't want to tech these dash
It
attacks,
also-
just DIing like kind of
Finds it again.
into
Man,
the air
that
because a
back
tech
throw
chase
down
scenario
tilt
means
is
getting
working
down
for
strong,
him so
and
perfectly.
while you have mark on you, that
slippery
means
run
that
by the
you're
shield
in for
grab
more
set
pain.
up that whole exchange. And now all of a sudden,
What
there's a
percent
will,
does
there's a way in
the
this
maybe
game.
you know this, maybe you don't. What
Can make
percent does
comebacks
like
come
the
out of
floor
nothing.
hug dash attack
That is actually
stuff stop
I mean, like,
working?
if someone starts DIing your air.
I mean,
Next
I
thing
think
you know,
dash tech always
they're
has like a
running
knockdown
forward up
effect
air.
on it, so
Not this
They
time.
know-
you can always
It's
up to
gonna
tech it. I
run
feel.
right
Wait.
into that up special.
That was a very weird looking kill.
That's gonna be the second game.
I think it was
goes
like
over to
barely in
FPZ.
an
Yeah,
up
that
sweet
like
spot.
barely killed.
The flex game right here. Who's gonna get this W?
Well, I just know that
Even
like I've
Zephyr.
seen it at the top level, but also like people
I
talk
would
about
have
it at
expected
the
this
top
to be-
level. Like yeah, at a high level
It
dash
looked
attack's
pretty
bad
clean
because
for
people
Raven King
just
on that first
yeah,
one. Maybe
floor
it's maybe
hug it
shaking
and
the
punish.
boots a bit, but
Like they floor hug the first hit
here we
and
go,
punish.
Tempest Peak.
But
for the final game of the
no
season.
one's doing that in gold.
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
I mean,
get
here
the
you're just seeing
that
shield on the dash
attack,
attack.
and yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a
because
wave
Maple's
back
grab game
back
is kind of
shield,
whatever.
right?
I'm like
Expect
not
that
seeing any
to
grab
be
from
set
FPZ at all. I feel like
hmm
Dash back, dash attack this time around. It's trying to get this dash.
like on
back.
Craig you can get
Some,
up
but
close
not
to
many.
faster, not so much.
She is going to use that quite a bit. If they're hitting, it's great. But if they're getting blocked, you might be holding some big punishes there.
Now
I expected
crossing
one of those to be like a
up.
tomahawk
You
grab.
want to land behind the opponent when they're shooting.
Yeah, FPZ had advantage from the shield health, so I think they're happy to just play shield chicken there.
That's
Sure,
a hard
yeah.
punish, I think.
Yeah,
Now that
absolutely fine.
shields
Yeah,
are a little bit
they
easier to
picked up
break,
on themselves. Like the F strong recovering so much more
you
faster
can make
than-
people do really stupid things by getting it low.
Maybe almost too much respect.
Either that or it actually he does break and then you get the full punish, but
level 3,
people will
level
panic
4.
when they see that shield getting low now.
Attack.
And I've gathered that FPZ does not want to grab
Double
much at
jump.
all.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, what is...
I like
Maybe
that
doesn't
mix in
really
the
get a
wall
whole lot
jump
on
to change the
Wresser.
timing.
Yeah, exactly.
I was a little afraid. I feel like he was
But that does mean we're going to be seeing a lot of shield from
Yeah.
Raven King.
That was clean,
Raven
yeah.
King. So good at finding those sweet spots. I was thinking up strong. He thought something a little bit more tricky.
Try to get another grab there.
Ooh,
Not
while
gonna
we're doing
happen.
this,
Up
I need to
throw.
Yeah, it's like
update
up throw
the,
nothing. That's tough.
Yep.
Probably an up air right
well,
after.
especially an up throw. I would have gone for
Down
like
special,
back throw
yeah,
maybe.
see
but
that blast zone.
I gotta update the
See that blast
subathon
zone
page,
before,
the subathon
No
doc,
double dunk required that time.
to say that we got to the 750.
Get the special get up. Or,
I just might have to
mix
do
up on
the
grab.
actual make a tier list
Second time
on like
in a
one of my
row.
next streams next week. If this just ends while we're still doing this.
Finds another kick right there now. Ooh. Double F to
So you're not seeing any
Finds
Terry
another
off
one.
from
Nice
FPZ, but I
tech
think that's
here
because
from
they're
River
already
here.
really confident in
Get
like
back onto the stage.
Mhm.
what their edge guard patterns are. Like they're not, they're just going for like these fairs that are pretty safe and jump back with.
Yeah.
That was crazy off the
From
trade.
disadvantage,
Do you
I
think
thought
that
Alex might go to the ledge or
you
something,
still
but
should,
instead
even if you
turns it
are
around and
confident in
gets
the edge
stopped?
guards, that you still should be putting Terry out?
If you only if you have spare time, you like objectively should, just because what else are you doing hanging on ledge?
But like, don't go out of your way for it.
Yeah, once you get used to the scenarios, you can
maybe
like
it's a
peter
matter
down
of
on
Because
the
what I
Terry.
what I should do actually isn't just put Terry out, hit the person, and tether back. Obviously that's good. But I should put Terry out, hit the person, and then like try to recover with my like side B to the wall jump, and then like use the tether as the like I fucked up.
Tried it, not gonna happen this time.
Yeah, it's just good to have that safety net so you don't hamster die for trying to edge guard.
Right,
like
but
any
I
other
still
character
should
could that
try
doesn't
to
fall
do
down.
the real recovery is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I still should try to, so that eventually I don't need to have
Now you
Terry out
really
all the
gotta
time
respect
for
those
it.
strong attacks. You really got to respect the forward air off the side. A lot of ways for Raptor to die in this spot, and it's just climbing.
Oh my god.
These up tilt tethers are really good.
Yeah.
That's definitely. Oh, that was. Oh god, it's only best of 3.
Yeah, bro,
Interesting.
Duncan
I
straight
guess
to
the
that
big
loser
FGC
bracket.
tournaments
That's
run
gonna
best
be
of 3 for a lot
FPCW.
longer than.
Yeah, they do.
Fighters for this one.
FGC is often until like
Clean
winners,
finish
losers,
for
grands.
FPZ.
Yeah.
Did not allow
It's like a
that
big deal
stock.
that we get
The
Combo
same-
Breaker to
we
not do
talked
that.
about it in game 2. If that second stock gets taken, then there's a chance.
Yeah.
Combo Breaker and
Yeah,
Evo
we've
not
seen
doing
Wade
that is like
offense
they've
come
made a
online
concession to the
and
Flat Fighter
just
community of like,
shut
all right,
the
we know how
ledge
you guys
down
like to run your stuff.
ASAP. That'll move FPZ.
Yeah, Raster's combo weight is obviously pretty extreme, but you can definitely start looking for up tilt tether.
Weird. I mean,
Kill
I do
confirms,
that, yeah.
like-
because, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then down tilt you want to look for a strong, and then up tilt you want to look for a tether, basically.
Hands clean.
Wait.
And then yeah, there was a great comeback. Great.
Just
Down
based
tilt?
on the angles that they both send down.
Oh, sure. Okay.
From Raven King, so it happens. You know, something you just gotta go back to the drawing
Praise be
board,
to
look at
Daniel
it,
for letting double dunks be
play a little
thing.
more patient.
I'm always
Usually,
scared to go for
when
it
comes
for the
to,
exact same reason of
platform fighters, I think
I'm
genuinely,
convinced that I'm gonna die on accident. I've been going for it a little bit more now.
You held forward a little too much. Or
Oh,
maybe
man,
you
I
just
saw
held forward
the-
at the wrong time. I think that's what happened. to
The
Brandon,
current
right?
thumbnail
It's
for
just
this
like,
is me looking
you
to the
actually saw
side,
in that
and
game
I can see
three,
the
he was
bandage
going
on my
to the
neck.
side, special
And
double
because of
play,
where
just
it's
getting stuck
red,
by the dash
it
attack.
does look
Maybe
really
he did that
bad.
a little too early, a little too late. It was right when
It
FPZ
looks
so
like
this-
I'm significantly more hurt than like I just kind of scratched myself a little bit.
It's interesting how like the stuff that looks gnarly
And
is
this
like
might be
doesn't.
my,
really
Oh, yeah,
feel
it doesn't
that
hurt
bad.
at all. I
It's
forgot it
gotten
was
the other
there
way
until
around.
someone
I
in
think
chat
the
said
winner of this
something.
set might be our winner of Frosty.
But because it's a big red mark on my neck, it looks bad.
Playing hot right now.
A lot of lesser known players here.
Here's to the
Yep.
stop that never
No!
stopped, to the flavor that found its way into everything.
I still don't. I mean, I do have an ad block set up, but I don't know why I'm getting these ads, but then it still is telling me I'm not getting other ads. That is the part that I'm truly confused by. And then I'm getting an ad to tell me that I could not be watching ads. I thought about doing, if I streamed this often, regularly, I would have Twitch Turbo just for like
Yeah,
watch party
like
stuff.
for watch party stuff, it seems like a. Like a big
But,
deal.
like-
we're just getting right into it.
Cheesy Landon's gonna be sick.
Oh my god, this set might decide the whole tournament right now. Honestly,
I think it will. I genuinely.
no shade to
Grab,
FPZ,
that's
but
gonna
these
be
two
a
are both
roll
very
out
strong.
from Landon.
I mean, Landon is undefeated versus FPZ.
Landon's platform movement already
Uh-huh.
looking crisp
So,
to start
at least
this
as far as I'm
Is FPZ Minnesota or like?
no, FPZ
nearby?
is either Chicago or Wisconsin.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
FPZ is also was at one point like the best NASB player,
Oh,
or
back
one of
too
them.
big.
Oh hell yeah.
Back too big.
FPZ is one of those people
The
that just
double
shows
dip
up in
with
every
neutral
random.
special.
Is the Coney coined
It looked like a cool idea,
Bio
but it did
Bird
not quite
and
work
the
out in
alt
practice,
Flat Fighter
but
Super
maybe
Friends
we'll see it
group.
later. And
Ah,
then
yes,
hit
the
ball
Super
into
Friends.
another neutral
The
special.
alt
Get
Flat
out there
Fighter
and
Super
punish
Friends is like
crowd
Bio
with
and then
ASAP.
FPZ and like a couple other
Yeah,
people.
get out there with the
But
grab.
FPZ's absolutely one of
Down,
those.
Strong gonna do it. Hold a little too far out there, but I think even if
I think it's
you weren't,
fully
I think
settled
you
on
might
Rivals
have
right
top
now, though.
last zone, so it is,
Yeah, a lot of people
now
have
the
Rivals
first,
too as a landing
stock
spot.
going over to Cheesy.
Mhm.
Like Sandstorm, for instance, putting Brawlhalla today.
Bit of time, and we're
Yeah, that's actually I forgot to even mention that Sandstorm is officially retiring from Brawlhalla.
like tempered F.
I need to watch the full video.
Landon
I
wants
just
to
saw
go
part of
down
it.
there,
Oh, yeah, I almost
pressure
the
this
tweet.
crag recovery
But the video was just like, hey, I'm just not enjoying the game anymore. I'm not. I just didn't have time to finish it, even though it's only like an 8-minute video.
The F strong coming out.
But I'm curious if I didn't hear him go in anything about intentions for Rivals, other than like clearly was like, I'm still playing Rivals and still doing that stuff.
You know, get a hitbox down there. You got to go down there with your legend vulnerability. That's the way you see.
But yeah, the fact that he's no
Landon
longer
was
playing
attempting
Brawlhalla
it
is
again, going down
actually a
C.
huge deal.
Just to show that
Yeah,
Rivals
right.
land
Full time on
that
Rivals is
platform
already
to,
been a top
safe there.
5 player.
Well, I mean, he literally is like, dude, I haven't been playing at all, other than like I'm at the major now.
Yeah.
So like he's effectively been doing Rivals full time, just without actually doing Rivals full time.
Almost got that grab in time. I think the Rock extended that.
But I want to hear more of, because like he was on Luminosity and like they don't exist anymore. So
Yeah.
I'm curious if this
Whatever's
is
going on with them is something that's beyond my comprehension with like the current ownership and all that.
Oh, it's fully in my comprehension. They were just dumb.
Yeah.
But I've been saying that for a couple years now. But like, dude, Landon's so
Oh, wow,
smart.
that's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
broke the pillar and got a new wall jump. That's what happened.
Had time for the match as well. All right.
But like, I don't know if that is like Sandstorm's like, hey, I'm still gonna try to be a content creator, because like he hasn't uploaded a video in forever. Like, is Sandstorm gonna start doing streaming and content more? I know that Sandstorm at one point was a like partnered streamer. I mean, still is, but like doesn't stream consistently. I'm very curious if that's, or if Sandstorm's like, yep, I'm going to school, or I'm doing like whatever. Like, I don't know anything about Sandstorm outside of gaming.
I was a little surprised.
Same. Goes to my monthlies though.
Oh, really?
I am undefeated versus Sandstorm.
That's cool.
The first time we ever played, I won 3-0, and I don't know how or why, and we haven't played since. So I'm kind of crazy.
You just got it like that.
It's very funny.
How do you feel about Zump? I don't care. I'm pro. I guess I'm fine with Zump, but I'm also not a top player. But I also play on box, so they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't. The people who don't like Zump also wouldn't like that anyways. That's really smart. Knowing that Landon has to side B to the wall and then break it to get the next jump.
Yep.
But I've almost always been like definitely on the side of like I want more accessibility more than I want like purity of gameplay.
Yeah, like Rivals is like the steroid Olympics of controllers. You can just use whatever you want.
Yes.
As long as you do macros.
But even like when I was in Melee,
Although maybe it's gonna slip.
This could be a problem. Don't let the game
like I am
escape
definitely
you.
pro
Like this,
UCF. I wish
previous.
that we still could play in Frozen Stadium.
Landing back to the stage though.
Wobbling.
Landing bear and
Yeah, no, I was even
Makes it back.
even then, like I was like, yeah, I was definitely in the like if something isn't broken, we should still allow it. Even if it is incredibly unfun to play against, and I would never add wobbling into a, I would never add it into a game. But like, I play PMICs where they didn't have wobbling, and there was a point where it's like, oh, we found a weird infinite, and I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna patch that up for sure. They should patch it up.
They're both showing that good movement.
Now, a lot of the modern ICs and Melee still kill you in one grab, but it's a lot less accessible to like get there. You're not seeing like the 3,000 seed beating axe at SmashCon anymore with wobbling.
Yep. Zump is is Z jump, so remapping using a fob, remapping a GameCube controller to have Z for jump, and then your grab is like Y, I believe. Y is what most people do. It's one of their Y or X. I forget which one's Y and which one's X though.
Wall jump, try to reverse the nair. Oh, every time I watch Landon, I learn so much about this character.
Landon just kind of out surviving GZ so far this set. She's not getting those edge guards all too easily.
Landon is very good at surviving things. Gross, gross, gross. Landon also will, like I've seen Landon play against Krags. Landon will go for all of these like, not only if I hit you I refresh my jump, but if I hit the pillar I also refresh my jump.
Yep.
But if I hit this I also.
Yeah, no, the Landon,
Like jumping
And that's the worst as the Crag when you play against someone who realizes how long they can stay out there and mess with you.
Like playing with a Z button, I'm playing PS5 controller and I have short hop on my left trigger. Does that count? It would. Z Tempest asking about Z-Jump is just
Always
mainly a
there.
joke, because that's
You think you
only
can
the
cut
melee
this off?
community.
Discourse.
That's only
Yeah.
the melee
And
community.
honestly, it's a very
Because
good
melee is the
game.
game where you can't remap things in game.
Especially at, like, the
So
lower level,
it is a
kind of, like,
big,
physical
it is
aspect
genuinely a
of
thing
that.
you have to think about for
Getting
controllers
aggressive with it is
and like
definitely working out
legalities.
very
Like,
well for
if you
landing.
can't remap
You
this
can
in
say
game,
it.
should
At
we
my
allow
yellow.
a controller that is software to
I'll
remap
wait.
it?
I'll
Like,
wait. I'm a courteous
I
man,
think
I'm not-
yes, but also like I get why some people are against
okay,
it.
that's the turnaround.
Yeah, what someone else in the YouTube
Back
chat
arrow
though
down,
said,
special
controller
fire,
discourse is my least favorite
drag,
part of melee. I know
classic.
it's when you're losing because they've Z-bound to a different button. I agree. I think Cody would be beating all these people anyways.
Forward air, another forward air.
We haven't seen boxes take over the way that people like. They are really good at the mid level, but we're not
Okay,
seeing
that
them
might
take
have
over the
been a
top
dash
level like
grab or
people
something
thought.
to land it, but he was
I do think like playing against a
looking
box
for the
fox
roll
does feel
afterwards.
different than playing a controller fox. I get it.
All right, back attack,
You can't.
back
I'm
air
spoiled by
is
modern
on
games.
the
Yeah.
fly.
Melee's for the GameCube.
Melee's old.
Doesn't even need it.
$20 fob can remap.
Quickly.
Our fob's only $20.
We
I
got,
thought they were more expensive than that.
with her lead in the second set.
But like,
We didn't have that
I'm
lead.
not gonna
We
lie.
had that lead
I don't
before.
enter melee tournaments anymore, even though I love the game. What is Cheesy doing?
It's like, all
I
right,
was
I'm
definitely waiting for like a parry attempt there.
Yep.
Okay, and that's gonna open up Lana here.
But like,
the tune of
as far as like I
55%.
am more focused on
Oh my, that's classic.
yeah.
got him.
I'm more focused on content and commentary, and for me, competition's like secondary now. I like getting better at games
Speaking of
anyways,
things that
and so
happen
I
in my
will
elo,
always.
when I'm playing against
If I
you,
didn't care at all about getting better, I wouldn't
Back
still
pillar.
be doing commentary. Like for me, that is like if you don't care about it at all, then
That game
you shouldn't
going over.
you shouldn't be like on the mic and doing that kind of stuff. But
Take it over to Godai.
like I'm not entering
always
melee
interesting
tournaments
when the
consistently
crowd
or
starts
regularly
to
anymore.
chorus.
But if I was like,
But, you know,
I'm not gonna lie, the
very
controller
lucky.
discourse is
Sometimes
definitely
when
part
I
of that.
see
If like
people
I
pick
play
up
on a
the
box and I
small
have to
side
because of hand
blast
issues,
and I'm clearing,
I
like,
physically
I'm
can't
not
play on the
tracking here
GameCube
with you.
controller for a
Yeah,
game with that high
tracking
APM anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like you're losing. You're
And, like,
tippered and losing stocks.
The controller discourse definitely has made me like, I'm still gonna play the game, I'm still gonna play friendlies, I'm still gonna hang out, but like I'm not trying to grind and get as best as I possibly can and know that people are just gonna be like weird about my controller the entire time.
Yeah, that sucks.
You just run out of double jumps. You run out of.
I'll be real, I don't know if my current controller is up to date for the melee rule set.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if it
and
is.
all these nerfs and such.
And I'm definitely not gonna change it right before Genesis because there's no way I'm gonna do well enough that someone's gonna be like, dude, check the controller.
Yeah, I mean, Cheesy Potato has just literally not been able to
The
actually
latest
stay with,
scandal.
I think you beat me last time we played in melee, did I?
a stage of turn.
I think I've beat you before.
To immediately getting grabbed and pushed right back off the stage.
I think at my
That
peak,
game-
I would have
that was
guessed
very
that I was probably top 20 in Minnesota. I've beaten several PR players.
extra damage.
There was a weird era where I would enter the Arcadians
Okay.
and beat whoever would go on to win the Arcadian.
Back air, just go straight for the recovery and hope
I would like, there was like 3 Arcadians where I was the only person they lost to. was
You gave
me,
them
and
your
then
blessing.
eventually I'd get like 9th, and then they would go on and win the whole thing.
That's the wise way wisdom right there. You give them the tools they need to succeed.
It
They learn
is.
from it.
Alright, close. Close
Um,
down strong. Oh my, okay, runs up, just does it.
But like even now, like the reason I'm trying to get better at Rivals right now is partially for content and partially for like I want to prove to myself that I'm as good as I think I am. If I'm just like, dude, I beat these people in bracket, but then I'm losing on ranked, what's happening?
Ooh, okay, get the shield down.
So it's like, all right, I need to at least hit diamond, and then I'll go back
It's
to.
definitely a different world as well with online versus offline.
Oh, yeah.
Not even because of like lag or anything, but just like being able to see the person next to you.
Yep. I also think I have a lot more in-person experience than a lot of Rivals people,
Hit that, the back air.
so I don't get as nervous.
Yeah, the turning nerves.
I still get nervous,
I-
but like for me, my nerves are purely on like, oh my god, if I make this, I finally hit the spot in bracket I've never gotten to before, or this would be a huge upset. I'm never nervous because it is in bracket.
Around Cheesy Potato.
For me, it's a like, oh, I've never made it to top 48, and I really want to, or whatever.
Cannot get that spike down, and I believe.
Could be in the end or cheesy in
Yeah,
winners here.
still able to make it back to the ledge.
I felt like a little grimer once in Rivals 1. It was I'd never made top 8 at Genesis before.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
during my set to actually, I made top 8, and then during my set to actually make top 6, that was when Y was on like their breakout tournament, Crazy Run.
Oh yeah, I
for the
remember
first
that.
ever time.
Let's go,
But since it
Landon.
was the first time, he was like, didn't want to be on stream because of nerves and such. So
Oh, I didn't know it was
asked,
against you.
Would you be okay with the set being on stream? And I was like, Hell no. Now I know that they're going to be nervous playing against me on stream. Let's fucking run it.
Oh. Yeah,
I was like, I wanna win.
No, that makes sense.
I never been
Especially
this
like
far
if it's
before.
one where it should be on stream. So
Yeah,
is
it was
Cheesy
like
the biggest
super
player?
deep in the
Cheesy's
bracket
not
at
the
that
number
point.
one seed, but Cheesy's probably the
Yeah,
best
when-
known player here.
That's kind of an interesting thing about rap.
Brandon's the
Legends
highest
in
seed
game are
left in the
so
bracket
good.
now.
And they
Because
can still
Cake
show up when
and
they're, like, just allowed to
Beastly
exist
both
on the
DQ'd.
stage, right?
Cake
Like,
DQ'd because of
see,
getting sick,
I
and
mean,
Beastly
Crack
DQ'd
has made a
because
big name for
Cake
himself
wasn't
the past
going and they
couple
were
of
going to do
months
doubles
in
together.
the Rivals meta.
And I
Playoffs, baby.
so.
Time to
Oh,
get
we are in the last half hour of the stream now. Okay.
Get all that.
All right. Chat, I have said that if the subathon ends while I'm still streaming, or while top 8's going, I'm not going to keep watching the rest of the top 8. Not because I don't want to. If it was any other time, I would. But because I've streamed over like 120 hours in the last 2 weeks. And I am exhausted. And I will immediately go and like lie down on my couch. You should ping people to inform folks that you're in the last half hour. I can ping the Discord, yeah.
I think this would be a good time for me to head out. I gotta grab dinner on my end. And
Alright.
if it is the end of the subathon, I think it'd be good for you to
Yeah, I was
run through
gonna
the
have
paces
to
and
kick
such.
you out if it's like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta eat anyhow, so thanks
Yep.
for having me on. This is awesome.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I'll
Let me know
get
if you have
actual.
any like follow-up questions. Schedule something else sometime maybe.
Yep,
Play
yep,
some
yep.
games and such.
I'm down.
All right. And Franz was gonna win. That's my pick, baby.
Yes.
Franz was gonna win. Win the whole tournament. Let's do it.
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
See ya.
But you still have to do the tier list. I said that because this is during a content thing of doing the watch party. I'll do the tier list next time I'm streaming. Like I will still do the tier list. It just won't be on stream if the subathon ends.
Oh, okay. Mixing in that B reverse on landing. Yeah, those landing aerials are something you have to respect a ton from Galvin, right? So like if you use that B reverse to create some space, you can reset the neutral. Trades are going Godly's way right now on this left side of the stage.
Oh, okay, beautiful first right there into it. The forward, jeez, almost off the top. Forward hit super strong. Now we also got the setup. Oh, if it wasn't for the hit, you know, that another next forward air was coming. But luckily the trade saved Godly.
Ready for the rebound.
I've returned to my natural habitat of the chat. Yes. There we go.
Setting up another spike in the center.
Yeah. Nice, yeah. Just react to it, see which way they're going, get the up strong on the platform, sweet spot. First shot going over to Godly.
Chat gang. There we go.
Oh, getting up there with the
There we go.
platform.
I've just pinged the Discord.
No, you get reverse
I don't
on
feel
that
like I should on Twitter.
instead.
That feels like,
That leads to a ton of damage.
you know, I don't want to say
Turn around,
cheating,
gets Franz
but it
one.
just feels strange to be like
Platform again, lose your Galvin stack.
Like posting to my Discord is like, all right, these are all people that have like really specifically self-selected to watch me and to like that have. It's literally called the Wisely's Enjoyer Discord or Wisely Enjoyers
Yeah, Ronald's
Discord.
fast enough to just stop
Like it's all
right
people
in the
that
tracks.
like the content I make. Twitter is just like random people too.
Oh, okay, good tag.
I guess everyone follow me on
Okay,
Twitter.
okay,
Not
Godly's
everyone. I'm
thinking
sure
about
people
parrying
hate
on the
follow,
rebound,
but
Franz already thinking ahead of that.
yeah, Twitter it feels like more like I'd be begging for subs, even though it's more of a like. If there's people that want to see the final
Now
moment,
parry immediately. Okay, don't let
or
Godly
see
keep
if I
timing on your
get
max.
carried out of the subs.
That's the one
Because
thing
I think both are totally possible. I think there's a strong likelihood that this is the final day, that I am done. I also think there's a strong likelihood that suddenly someone gives a bomb, or a bunch of people come in with their final primes, or like one more sub. We could just get the train.
And yeah, with that spike right there in the position, okay, Godly tried to find some kind of escape on the
I
platform.
had internet take here since 4 p.m. What did I miss? Landon is in winners finals, and Francois.
That didn't look like it was anywhere
I don't
close.
remember who Francois lost to. I don't think we saw that on stream, but Francois is fighting Godly right now. Maybe the home stretch. We'll see. We'll see. I think it is. We'll see. There's also like people get the point of a subathon. I don't want to. I'm not gonna like beg at the end here and be like, guys, please, if we get 5 more, I'm live for 20 another hour. Like if it happens, cool.
Yeah,
I think
Rhino
this.
has that, like,
I
very
could totally see
specific
this
flow
being a
chart that
train of a
you
bunch
gotta
of
do.
people
You gotta
watching.
put the
I'll
ball,
give
you gotta do the
one
bubble
last
dash,
sub.
with the tongue, and
I
then
could see
do
one
some,
person giving a bomb. I could see this
stuff.
just ending.
There are very obvious holes in
We
it.
do not
Yeah, a
know.
character like
We do
Galvin
not
takes advantage
know.
of, for sure.
That was quick too. I would expect him to actually try to go out there and make that happen, but I think he heard the bubble, saw the bubble being put in position, said, "Wait a minute, you're so close to that blast zone. This is another fort here."
And I'm galvanized. That would have killed you 20% before. Going to Air Armada game 2. I don't really think of this as a frog stage, but I guess
Hell of a subathon, you've been going for a hot minute. It's day 15, and I genuinely thought this was going to be like 4 days. I will say there was a couple days yesterday and the day before that were short days because of like real life things that I had to go for. But every other day has been at least 8 hours. A lot have been 10 hours. Those were the only ones that were like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
If this is where it ends, I am more than happy with that.
So far looking good on it. Gets the forward air for your
There's some cool content that I want to do. Like Barley, Barley and I were talking about him joining tomorrow. We'll get that coaching from Zeke, whatever. I think I'm gonna do like a day where I give everybody that still has the best of 3s. We might just do like Fight Wisely stream.
That magnet rebound was so sick.
But if they make it,
and with the what
happened there?
Recovery staying alive.
That was weird.
This is crazy.
But if it's the end of the subathon, it's the end of the subathon.
Okay. Right there. Throwing it up. I kind of baiting out the
It's been a hell of a 2
You're
weeks.
no, just barely. Just barely.
I've never streamed every single day for 2 weeks before. Let alone for like, except for 2 days where it was like 4 hours, which is my normal stream length. Even the short days are my normal stream length. I've never had a... Francois barely got back! Come on. Come on. I feel like I should be doing the end of the thing, but I need to see the Francois set.
Saved godly. Dangerous things were afoot from the Galvin.
Not only though, able to get at least a decent amount of damage here on this stock, seeing that like this is not what it looked like about 20 seconds ago, but the fact is you are at 165.
You did a couple over 10 hours? Yeah, I think they averaged out to be like 8.5 or 9. Or I think they averaged out to be like 9. I had a couple that, I had one that was like 12. I think the most ended at like 8.5. Then there was like 2 that were, but that's because it was like work stuff. If we get to next week, I will be able to do a lot more consistent 10s. But also, I think we're just running out of steam.
Took a while, but we did
find out
that like 5th back air to get that stock. I think just in general.
You know, if there's a way to see the rank of someone you playing casual. I don't think there's a way to there's the leaderboard, but I don't know if there's a way to search in the leaderboard for a name. It's all right, Francois. Even if you lose this, we got the next game. But you also could just steamroll right now.
We're down there, placement. I want to see if we're getting something off of that.
Dude, I think it was for the rebounds.
I will say,
like the magnet would, like, go into
even though it is
stage
not
and
the
come back
point,
with a weird
if anybody is planning on doing some last sub bombs, please make sure you do them early enough instead of trying to time it for the last like couple seconds. Because I've seen other people do subathons where someone drops like 100 gifted and it is too late and the stream had ended already.
Okay.
Like, we don't want that to happen either. You don't know how long it'll take for it to like go through and process. Don't try to time it for like the last minute. I don't think any are coming through. No one has mentioned any. Ooh.
Oh,
Bear! I think that was up air, right?
Yeah, I feel like that should have been
But
up
just in
air.
case.
I don't even know if it would have taken, but it definitely would have done more knockback and threatened to stop way more than...
That is not trying to beg for the subs. That is just, if you are doing it, please don't scam yourself.
No.
Don't scam yourself.
Okay, back to the stage, but we are... Yeah, okay.
It did take like 60 seconds for my 100 subs to process from the other day, yeah.
Second game forgot.
Ruined my bit. I didn't remember that it was supposed to be a bit.
Stock for 2 stocks so far.
Okay, come on, Francois. Let's go, Ryan.
Maybe that back air was like a.
Let's go, Ryan.
Mix up or something, and he thought you'd get the sweet spot hit. Because like the sour hit.
Do this for your fiance and your upcoming child.
Like I'm thinking, like I'm not.
Does the stream self-destruct as soon as we hit 0? I'm gonna finish. If we hit 0 today, I'm going to finish like cut the stream. You kept fumbling an intro and I tried to interrupt it. Ah, yes, I do remember that. I don't know if it doesn't self-destruct, but I will be hitting end. If I'm in the if I'm in the last moments of saying something, maybe. I don't have a nice fade out like Ludwig setup.
Damage added up right there. Gets scooped up with the poison.
Any primers? It's very funny to read any primers from somebody that's over on YouTube chat. Yeah, YouTube chat.
But you know,
Everybody in YouTube chat right now, if you want this to keep going so that you can see the rest of at least this top 8, if you're on YouTube chat, just like pop over and see if you have a Twitch Prime. You can go right back to watching on YouTube chat. But just like see if you've got a Twitch Prime if you're on the YouTube side. You've been on a different website. You might not have any idea that you got a Prime available.
One of those parries hit, but they were 3 almost perfectly timed.
Come on, Ryan.
The advancing magnet.
Any joiners? Yeah, it doesn't sound as good. Any members?
Low key, I mean, no coaching, but I feel like I like to see.
There's a reason I just call it subs, even though subbing on YouTube is the same thing.
Galvin's has insane grab game.
Whether it ends today or not, good stuff. Exactly.
Hello? Please tell me that was a controller malfunction, bro. Please tell me that was a controller malfunction.
What is
Yeah,
going
you thought like
on?
a second into that he would throw out the forward air, and then it just never came out.
All right.
You can bring this back,
Bro, just
but
ripped it
God,
to
it's
the
going to be
box.
hard.
That's
God, it's going to be
unfortunate.
so hard. Controller issue?
Combo's
Like, what's
playing
going on?
Really good this whole set, and then you see that.
Bro, I just. Okay.
YouTube Premium should get it for
When
free
there's a will,
membership
there's
per
a
month.
way,
It
though,
actually
Ryan.
should. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, you can always make it back. Just a huge will that you need right now.
Just like, I have YouTube Premium.
Got at least the up there
They should
forward
do
air,
that.
so we're getting
Honestly, that'd be a
something
great
up
idea.
up
YouTube
the
Premium
grab,
should give a
that's
free...
stock, but
Well,
I was
maybe
saying,
it doesn't,
I
because
feel like
on
I noticed- yeah,
YouTube,
bro,
people
I'm
can
actually
set any
getting
membership
at
price
least
they
these
want.
follow-ups off these grabs. Let's get some more.
So, like, I have a $5.99 one, a $2.99 one, and like a $15 one.
Claw back into this. Yeah, but okay, double fair's good.
It probably would have to be like free
hold on.
membership
Ready
up
for the
to
last
a
flip?
certain dollar
Oh,
amount
he
or something.
tried to get the
Up
craziest
to
setup right
$5
there.
of a
Yeah, I could
membership.
give under
If it was just
back and
one
coming back so we can
value,
pop
that'd be
back into,
different.
that potential F strong.
Come on, dude. Come on. Come on.
Well, when you're
You can
playing
bring
the
this
risk
back. You
reward
can bring this
game,
back.
You gotta take a big risk in this spot.
Not off the top. Not yet.
That almost mixed up the DI, but proudly staying alive.
You had the read. You had the read.
Great triple forward air. How does he make this back? He tries to throw the magnet to cover a little space.
Rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point in time, Randall just
Godly
needs to
played so well.
you know? Like you're
Godly
gonna
played
get hit
so
by
well.
The down throw forward air, the down throw down strong. So yeah, man, that was there were some shades of greatness there in the last 20, 30 seconds from the Galvin, but unfortunately, he's gonna have to bow out here at.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, there's a
I don't know
little
what
bit of big
happened.
body
That was
tax,
weird.
too,
Yeah.
where Rano gets a little bit of an easier.
No,
time
I'm in
with
grand
the
finals.
in
Yeah, unfortunately.
those final moments, and yeah, unfortunately, when you give a player a stock at this,
Oh, that SD was rough.
They're not
That
really
SD was
right.
so rough. Great stuff. I mean, it was like
Either way,
13th seeded. He
that
got
doesn't mean that Godly's
Ooh,
5th or
my
7th or
MySpace
something.
lineup is going off, Marshawn. Feels good to be right. Unlike that time.
All right. Man, I don't know what to do right. I have 15 minutes left. I don't know what to do. It feels, I don't have like a speech, especially not a 15-minute long one. They're in an ad right now. But, man, it's been a really cool month. Wisely Wars into this was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a bigger break between two big events of mine. I also still need to make a video about running Wisely Wars. I want to make a fully scripted, edited video about Wisely Wars. But, and you know what? The last thing I want to mention, if this does end soon, is I do want to remind everybody about the stuff going on in Minnesota right now, which is partially part of why I am doing the subathon. ICE agents have been, frankly, murdering people on the streets, and they've been kidnapping people. And part of my job, normally, I do contract work and freelance work in the creator industry. I do content stuff, but I have a part-time job working with kids in schools. And that is why I had to do this instead of 3 months from now. Part of why I had to do this subathon now is because I have not been able to work in the schools because it has been too dangerous for the schools to be open for most of it. Like, there's some that I would have been able to work, but like it has been fully closed. If there's anything I want people to remember from the subathon besides my stuff and the fun things that happened and some of the cool content we made, it is like, you please speak up for what is right. Please speak up for the people that are in your community. Please go to protests. Please join the general strikes, everything like that. It is so important. It is so important. yeah, I don't even want to give too much of a, like, here's why, and here's the politics, and it's just like, please get involved with your neighborhoods. Please get involved with your communities. Because those are the people that are going to protect you. I was at the march yesterday, which is why I didn't stream until the evening. I was at the march yesterday, and being in a crowd of like it was like 50,000 people. It was like 50, and it was 5 degrees. 5 degrees. And there was like 50,000 people marching yesterday. It was amazing. It's that kind of stuff that is like, made me feel really, it's heavy, but it made me feel really good that there are so many people that care. Do you get some warm drinks? I did not get some warm drinks. I did come home and make like warm soup though. So I had that. Mm-hmm. All right. I've said my piece about that. Forced to retire. Yep, someone got forced to retire. Both of the journalists who were arrested have been released. Like, there is good happening, and there's a lot of people that are normally wouldn't speak up about this kind of thing, or frankly, usually on the right, they're right-leaning, that have all been like, hey, this isn't okay. What are we doing? What's going on? Like, this, even for them, it's a step too far. Would be nice if they were in prison where they belong. Yeah, I'm firmly in the, like, it is not enough for ICE to be abolished. We need to have trials. People need to be tried and punished for what they've done. But, you know, that's the next step. That's the next step. Based wisely moment? Nah, I'm not trying to farm bastes or anything like that. We're just out here because something is important. There's a reason the stream usually isn't about that kind of thing, but right now it's there. Anyways, that is why I've been doing the subathon, is because I can't go to my normal job. You guys genuinely have helped me. You've like genuinely made it possible for me to, like, I could have paid rent this month, but it would have been like money would have been very tight if I wasn't able to go to my job. Would have been very tight. I don't have that much saved up right now from like being unemployed a little bit ago. Still looking for a new full-time job again, but like between the contracts that we're wrapping up and this and a few other things, I am actually should be in a good spot for like next month going forward. I'm very happy about that kind of thing. The subathon ending is kind of melancholy. It's been a big part of my last couple weeks. You've been a big part of it. You've I think you are like a quarter of the subs, maybe a third, which is insane. That's so much money, James. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am glad though that it's not I was really glad when I saw that it's not in a spot where like one person is given half of it. I knew that a part of a subathon would be some whales. I didn't know who they'd be. But I am glad that so much of the subathon has been like incremental things, whether it's like 1 or 2 at a time from one person or 5 from a lot of different people. A lot of people have each given like 5. But I'm really glad that there's no like, oh yeah, if one person wasn't here, the subathon would have ended twice as early. I'm glad that no one has been at that spot. Had a great time tuning in, but it's going to feel weird to check and not have you live. Yeah. Subathon lined up with me getting sick and staying home for a week. Thanks for being part of it. I was wondering why you were. I was like, I know Wojo watches when they can, but you were there more than I expected. We'll actually be able to do album club again. I'll be able to do D&D again. I'll be able to start making videos again. That's also part of it. I've had so much going on that like there's a lot of things that I've wanted to do in the last 2 weeks that I have not been able to. Whether it is like videos or other things or not content related things. I'm so excited to not stream and like, I'm going to reach out to my friends and be like, I need to see friends in real life. I need to see friends in real life. Oh my God. I will be streaming on the 3rd still, which is in 3 days. I will be streaming on the 3rd. If you like indie platform fighters, that will be a good day to be tuning in. I was hoping to have a full week. I was hoping to have a full week off. He says it, but I'll miss it. I'll miss it in some ways. It's been really nice having something where I'm like, because normally I really overthink if I should go live or not. There's times where I don't stream when it's like, oh, I'm just playing a game at home by myself and I'm not going to stream because I want my stream to be a thing for content. I want to feel like I'm doing a planned segment, or I'm not just like playing ranked or playing with a friend and just happen to be streaming it. But man, it's been nice to just be like, yeah, I can kind of just hang out and we'll see what we're going to do. We'll see what the next day holds. Is this also when we do that best of 3? No. So, okay, I have a different indie platform fighter thing. I'm thinking for the best of 3s that people still need to redeem, I think I'm going to set up we'll do it as like a planned stream. Obviously, like if people can't make certain days, we'll try to get a day that the most people can. I'll still make it up to some of the other people if they really want it. But if we can find a time in the Discord where like a bunch of people are able to join, I might do a like Wisely versus his viewers stream where you can either, if you've redeemed one of the best of 3s, or if you like want to also give the equivalent and join that stream. So it would just be people that sub, because I can't have it'd be like, it's the best of 3s, and then also this person who subbed once. We will forever remember the Parmesan pizza. Yes, we will. We will always remember the Parmesan pizza. The one where you guys couldn't decide if it was going to be a real pizza or a joke one. And it started out real, and then you're like, but we added 1 Parmesan. What about 2 Parmesan? What about 3 Parmesan? It's like, okay, I see what's happening now. What's the redeeming subs amount? What do you mean? What's the redeeming subs amount? Oh, to redeem playing a best of 3? If you gift 5 subs, you can do a best of 3. If you gift 10, it's a best of 5. 25 is a executive producer title in one of my upcoming videos and a best of 5. 50 is an executive producer title. You get to choose which video it is or help me decide on one. And also still get the best of 5. So if I do that, so when I do that stream that's like finishing up those best of 3s, it will be like anybody that's redeemed. If people want to join that, it still needs to be at like the same value, or else it's not fair for the other people. If it's like, yeah, just play me, but also everyone else that's playing me paid money, but you can just play me for free or for a prime. So that's why it needs to be a day where enough people can make it. I'll still be doing the stream with Barley. I will be doing the stream with Stewed for the roguelike, for the melee roguelike. I'll be doing the stream with, I have the list here. I'll be doing the Cake Assault Flashbang one eventually. We'll be doing the sub tourney. Oh, I have to make we got to the redemption goal. So I have to do the platform fighter tier list next time. Platform fighter tier list. Not from you specifically, yeah. I have to decide how I want to use that. It might just be using that footage as B-roll and then like me doing a video that's like talking about all of the weird indie platform fighters that exist right now. Oh, cool. All right. Sub 5 minutes? Yeah, sub 5 minutes. We need a Nair video. I think, can we get a Hobbs cam one more time? We can do that. We can get a Hobbs cam one more time. All right. Hobbs. Hobbs, touch. We also have to do the sub tourney. I think I mentioned that. Yep. I think the sub tourney, if enough people own Nair, I kind of want to do the sub tourney in Nair because I think that's very fun. Touch. If it's not, then it'll probably be Rivals 2. Touch. Sit. Yes, you've been so good. You've been so good for the 2 weeks. You've gotten so many more treats than you normally get. You've gotten so many more treats. And Kongs and everything. Glad it's been a good run. Same. We may have a sub-tourney. Well, no, we will have a sub-tourney. It's just... the question is if that sub-tourney is... The question is if that sub-tourney is Rivals 2, or... Because it technically said Goofy Rules sub-tourney. Goofy Rules sub-tourney. So that sub-tourney we may have. I don't get what the word may is being... How that's a pun in this. That's what I don't get. I don't get how the word may is a pun. We march? Okay. Got it. Oh, I have to bring back Board the Platforms? On a semi-regular basis? What else do we have? Alright. I'm thinking for the Goofy Rules tournament that we do Rivals 2 or Nair. If enough people have Nair. That you said you're doing it in May? I didn't give a specific time. I did not give a specific time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people who still have best of 3s that they could redeem. Yeah. I'm not specifically asking for subs. I know a lot of people have said that they're spent. The fact that people are at a level, I do not want people to give money that they don't have. But if you do want to redeem, make sure you do it right now. Or you do want to sub, because it can take like 60 seconds for the subs to go through. That is a very genuine thing. If you can prime, if you want to prime, make sure that you send it in chat, because if you don't, it doesn't end up popping up on here. We have enough people watching that if everybody did one, we would still be live for a lot longer. But I know a lot of people have subs. I know a lot of people, like, we are at 750 subs. That's crazy. If we get 50 more, I'll have to do the PNG tuber with the Fursona. But everyone panic, the world's ending. But if this is the end, and if this is the final 30 seconds, I've had a phenomenal just 2 weeks. This has been so much more support than I ever expected. It has been, yeah, get your 07s in chat. I genuinely thought this would go for like 4 days, and we are on day 15. Thank you all. Thank you all for the support for Minnesota, for everything going on. And I will see you all on the next stream. I'm gonna go to bed so early tonight. I'm so excited. Good night.